Hello guys, gals and pals, and welcome to Nat Fun Presents City of Iron, a show where I sit around with my favourite people and we play Dungeons and Dragons. I am your Dungeon Master Khyle Sayer, and with me we have the heroic Amy Blunden.
Heroic?
Yeah, that's what I decided. The hilarious Holly Craggs.
Hilarious.
Yeah, the helpful Tommy Romy Comney. I forgot to plan a last thing. Say Comney. What's whoa? Commie, yes.
Tommy.
Known communist Tommy.
Thank you, Comrade Kyle. Today.
Andy. Hey, it's Christian Lewes.
All right.
Beautiful. Well, before we jump into the game, I just want to say a big thank you to Phoenix Forge. We love Phoenix Forge. We love our pins. We love our beautiful dice. Look at this. It's fantastic. That's right. Show them off.
Yay.
So, if you want to go check them out, check out their website, phoenixforge.com. If you love any of the wonderful nerdy stuff they have on offer, you can put in the code NATFUN10. That's one word, all capitals, NATFUN10 for 10% off your order.
How many times did you rehearse that?
Every day in the mirror.
That's
Great.
all I
Yeah,
hear.
I don't do affirmations. I just tell Phoenix Forge that I love them and put it out into the universe.
So you practiced that, but you didn't practice my name.
I got it right this time.
To be fair, Phoenix Forge wasn't here in the beginning.
No, I'm going to start making notes of every time you sass me, and that's one right there. That's one sass point you've got.
And
You forget, it's fine.
The more sass points you
Yeah.
have, the more d20s he has to roll.
Yeah, to win
Good
against
point.
me.
Good point. Also, we want to say a massive thank you to PODDSTERS, the studio that we work in. This space is beautiful. We couldn't do what we do without them. PODDSTERS, we love you. Check them out. Check out the other podcasts they have. They're fantastic. So, what?
Nothing. I just giggled because my tummy made a noise.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
Continue.
Okay.
I'm hungry.
Well, where we last left our criminal debutantes, they were at the FEMA Gala. They had set off the alarms, were attempting to steal some items, were attacked by rugs and lights. Kai drove a car through a door and into a bunch of people. It was a panic.
Avoided people.
Yeah, but people freaked out. It was a horrible
I didn't
experience.
hit anyone.
You were, honestly, you didn't.
Yes.
That was very impressive. That was a very good roll.
Very good drive.
And so, after mass panic and somehow a beautiful set of events led them to getting away scot-free, and they are down the road now at the Crystal Library, which is where we jump right back in. Kai has just turned up, and from the plastic bag the artifact is now sitting in, you can hear a soft singing. And singing isn't quite the right word. You hear it in your mind. Singing is the best way to describe it to a person who doesn't understand what is going on. You would describe it as singing to other people, but it's almost like a soft melody or a calling in your mind. And you guys are still, by the way, just standing outside the Crystal Library. We'll edit it. You guys are still standing outside the Crystal Library, which is this massive, cylindrical structure made of white, grey, and blue stone.
Do you want to try that again?
No, I'm good. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to forge ahead. Thank you. And at the top of this massive domed stained glass window of this blue glass, continuously illuminated.
Illuminating.
Yeah, we're going to try that again.
Okay.
This massive structure of grey, white, and blue stone, which at the top has this massive dome of blue glass, which is illuminated by light, so it constantly is almost like fluorescent.
So would you say this library is very noticeable?
The library?
Library.
La library.
It's very
now it's
blue.
your turn to make a mistake. The
Blue
library,
everything.
it's as noticeable as any other buildings. There's lots of fancy buildings around. No one is paying particular attention to this building right now.
But
or
it's
you.
shiny.
It's shiny. It's a nice building. It has almost like a elven architecture quality to it. But it is quite nice. But yeah, you're hearing a very soft singing coming from within a plastic bag.
Would you say this singing is almost reminiscent of Harry Potter 4 when he gets the egg under the water?
You know what?
You
know what? Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
It feels almost like a calling.
It's the first thing I thought.
calling.
A calling. Like almost like something reaching out to you.
Copyright!
We'll mute that, it's okay. But it has no lyrics, it has no words. You can't even describe it as a melody. It just
Cool.
feels...
What's in the bag?
It's fine. Out of sight, out of mind. You don't need to worry about it right now. It's
No.
fine.
What's in the bag?
It's what we came here for. It's
That's
what
the
we need to-
object?
Yeah.
Yes, it's fine. And if I'm honest, we should probably
Okay.
keep it in that bag for as long as possible.
Yeah, we don't want to get it out and, anyone seeing it by accident.
Yes, it's better not to get it out in public.
Wait.
Well,
dad
I
said
suggest
never
we
get it out
should
in
go
public.
inside somewhere and you guys can catch me up on what happened. And what you somehow, I'm assuming all the big bangs and everything that was you guys.
Potentially, but I do think we need to leave ASAP.
I agree. I miss my dad.
Well, instead of standing out here and just twiddling
yeah,
our thumbs,
we
why
need-
don't
I
we
think
go
we should-
in there?
Yeah, I think going inside could be a great idea, just
we
so
were
we can get an idea of where we're gonna go, what we're gonna do, and you can catch me up on what the heck.
As you say
happened.
that, you hear like a loud noise of stone falling as you look back at the museum, and a bit of the archway where you guys blew a hole kind of just falls.
Okay, inside
And
then.
smoke
Inside.
starts pouring out of
Go
it.
inside.
Let's just go inside. Inside the
Wonderful. You go into the
book
Crystal
building.
Library.
What is this place? I've never seen one in my home.
It looks like a bigger version of your place.
Yeah, it looks lovely.
There's a second Arcana's pages.
You guys are a.
This is the Crystal Library.
As you guys walk in, whilst like revolving doors, you come in. There is soft music playing, like harps. It's a huge entryway, and there is just this very small desk in the center where you have the guy with the large glasses, that kind of like Milo from Atlantis hair. You're describing this, and he's just like, "Yeah, hi. This is the Crystal Library. Hi, welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, friend.
Hello, hi.
Hi.
Can I help you today?
Sure.
Yeah. What can I do for you? You looking for a book? Are you looking to study? What are you?
No, we found what we were looking for. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Well,
are we
I was
looking
hoping to just kind of browse, if I'm honest.
Yeah, sure. If you just show me your membership card, we'll be okay.
Oh, we have to have a membership
Well,
card?
yeah, you gotta be a member normally from the universities or the
It's a
company.
university.
Oh, wow. Okay. This is. You don't know a university? It's like a place where you learn things.
Like my dad's house.
Sure. If you get,
He
like a
taught me
degree out of
everything
that.
I know.
He's very smart. So
He
yeah,
is.
if you just show me those, we'll be okay.
Can we get like a day pass or something?
That's not really how it works.
Can I huddle in the back with Barbara? Can I? Oh, I don't know if I can cast. If I use prestidigitation, can I create these ID cards?
That would be like an illusion. That would be like a minor illusion or something.
Yeah, but it says I can create a non-magical trinket or an illusionary image that can fit into your hand and last for until the end of your turn.
I mean, that sounds pretty much like it.
Until the end of your turn, so it will last 6 seconds. You probably want something like a minor illusion that lasts a bit longer.
Well, I don't have that. Can I cast it multiple times? Because it's a
here's the thing.
cantrip, so it just casts
That's
over
not
and
really what it's used for. That's what minor illusion is for. I don't want to step on the toes of minor illusion.
Here's the thing, Mr.
Felix.
Felix.
Hi, yeah.
Felix.
And you are...
Draxos.
Oh, nice. Hi.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Thing is, we just really we've heard so much about this lovely book building.
Oh, it's beautiful. Yeah, it's...
It's my
We
second.
just-
This is one of the original buildings constructed when they first made the upper layer. They were like, oh, this needs to be a symbol of hope and learning for the future. It was amazing. It's so cool.
Well, great. We heard so much about it. We would love to come in and just peruse the books and just. I also really have to use the bathroom, so
Give me a persuasion check.
$18.
18. He kind of goes, okay, look, I'm not really meant to do this, but firstly, you guys are you guys been attacked or something? You guys look kind of, you've been through it.
Wild night at the bar,
Oh, yeah. Wow. Yeah, I wouldn't know. I don't go outside. That's
I'm sure.
used to not
that's
go
crazy.
outside.
That'd be wild.
I'm sure you do. Hey, I'm sure you do, pal.
No, I don't go outside. I don't like people.
Oh my gosh, same. sorry.
Yeah, books are like my only friends.
Oh God.
Me too.
Hi, sorry, what's your
Hi.
name?
I'm Barbara.
I'm
fuck's
Felix.
sake.
Hi.
Hi.
Just by chance, have you read the 5th volume of Alexander's 7th biggest adventure? And do you have it in there?
Oh, we got the original copy. Oh my goodness. Okay. You know what? All right. Okay. Hold on. Like, I'll show you. Come with me. Come on. Okay.
What the fuck just happened?
I can't read.
He gets out from behind the desk and kind of looks at it and immediately falls over. It's just like, okay, it's fine. It's okay. Sorry, I just dropped my diary. It's okay. I just write all my notes in here.
I open up my clutch book and I get my diary out and I'm like,
I look at Grimes. I'm just like.
there's 2 of them.
He suddenly realizes there's people around. He's like, okay, sure. Yep, follow me. He's not even wearing a hat. Just it's milady. Milady. Okay, we'll go. Yeah. Okay, I can take you right over there. It's great. Oh my goodness, you gotta read their latest stuff. Oh, it's fantastic. It just came out. Okay, and he like takes you off to a little section.
Amazing.
As he's walking through, he's like, you guys are in luck. No one is in here right now. Everyone kind of. I don't know if you heard. There's the big gala party thing
What's a
across the
gala?
street. It's like a party for rich people where they, I don't know, they like show off or something. I don't know. I don't
Not
know.
really our
Sounds
scene, I
mean,
don't think.
Yeah, no, not mine either. It's crazy.
I hated it.
Oh, you went?
No, I hated rich people.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They make me mean.
What do they do to make you mean?
I don't know, just the vibes.
Oh, okay. That's a lot to unpack, and I don't really have. I gotta get back to my
Everyone
desk.
keeps saying that. I don't get it. Like
I don't. I'm. Maybe another time. But
Sorry, Mr.
Felix.
Felix.
Hi, Felix. Yes.
Of course.
Felix.
I never-
Draxus. I
never-
remember.
Never
Hi.
get a
Yeah.
name.
No.
Ha!
Yeah.
Are there any books in here? Maybe
Yes.
about. Oh, good.
Yeah.
Maybe about like teleportation or something like that.
Oh.
I'm from afar.
I
away.
mean, and he
I
kind
miss
of
my
like
home.
he gestures, and this library is massive. It has multiple different sections. The main area is this massive cylinder that is gonna be like 100-foot wide, and it's the classic like Beauty and the Beast thing where it's just so tall. There's stairs leading up to multiple sections. He goes, yeah, we got sections on everything. We got history of magic. Yeah.
Like teleportation.
I guess that's a kind of magic. So yeah, that'll be probably there.
Do you know like where exactly?
Oh, sure. He like brings out a little book and like writes the section down. It's gonna be right there.
Oh, thank you.
Wait, I thought you weren't meant to. It's okay. It's fine.
If you want to show me where I can go, because I can't read.
Yeah. No. Oh, you can't read?
I can't either.
You probably shouldn't be in a library. This is.
Barbara's teaching me.
That's right, I am.
You do.
Yes.
You do look really smart. I think you're a great teacher.
She's almost as smart as my dad.
Wow, he must be really smart then.
He's very smart.
Yeah.
He made me.
Have you met his dad?
I haven't had the pleasure yet,
Oh wow,
unfortunately.
I bet his dad's really cool. Anyway, yeah, it's over there. And yeah, it's pretty empty because people don't really like being around here, and you know all the
Why
mostly
would
students
people
and stuff.
not like to be in here?
Well, because it can get kind of loud and a bit rocky. No, people love coming here. Oh my goodness, they come all the time. You get a lot of students and all that kind of stuff, but they.
Wow, I didn't realize you have ghosts.
Yeah, sorry, the lights do that sometimes.
What's a ghost?
It's okay.
Oh,
Oh,
don't
there's
worry.
books on those.
Okay.
There's books on anything you like, but yeah, no,
Is there books
they
on
tend
my
to stay
dad?
away tonight because there's crazy
Well,
parties on, and lots of other people like from the university. They do their own parties. They do like a mini gala. I don't know, like to copy the rich people or something.
But,
But
you
anyway,
weren't invited?
oh no, I don't get invited to parties. No,
Oh, why?
I don't really have many friends to do parties with.
That's because you don't go outside.
Well, outside's pretty big, and I'm pretty small.
I
so
know. I'm finding out that even though I'm very big, outside is bigger.
yeah, it's crazy proportions, right?
I don't like it.
Yeah.
Well, Felix, thank you so much.
Oh.
I'm gonna try and find this as best as I
Yeah,
can.
absolutely.
Because I study.
For someone who can't read, that's very impressive. Is there anything else that you need?
Ghost book, please.
Okay, yeah, okay, that can be probably ancient history and apparitions. He writes something down. Okay, there you go.
Thank you.
Felix,
Yeah, hi.
I'm just wondering,
Anything for you? What?
have you heard of the Arcanist pages?
Oh yeah, I've heard of it. Yeah, it's a place in the Undercity. Like they don't really have many libraries there, but apparently it's a really cute little place, and they're like trying to do what they can to like help the locals people learn, which is really good because everyone deserves an education. Education's very important, and apparently they often tend to give books out for free, or they even sometimes apparently they do classes for schools in the area. Yeah, it's really cool.
Oh, good. I'm
Yeah.
really glad to hear that, a place like that has found its way up here.
Well,
and
not
has
many
been
people.
spread.
I did my own research on
I'm sure you did.
Yeah. I like learning about the other libraries in the other cities, and it's cool to know that other people
Well,
are into the same thing.
I don't know. Would potentially the Crystal Library ever consider maybe doing a trade deal? Swapping some books from up here for down? Vice versa?
Oh gosh, I have no idea.
Because I'm thinking just a change and like being able to spread so much more knowledge and just kind of like allowing people from down below to learn about the things that are up here and vice versa.
Well, the thing is, it's a technicality because. If people can get passes for here, they absolutely can. But the problem is, it's a systematic issue because for people to come up here, it's very, very expensive, and then for them to afford the membership, it's even more expensive. For them to take out a book and to read it, it's even more expensive. Most people in the Undercity simply can't afford it. So
Well,
it's
what
not
I
that it's not that it's closed off. It's just technically closed off, if you know what I mean.
What if it was, say, every month or every week, 10 books from the Arcanist pages were swapped for 10 books in the Crystal Library.
What?
And then, on a rotational basis, they were changed. And then it would allow people in the upper city to learn more about the lower city and vice versa.
I mean, if there's you'd have to talk to some of the higher, like send a letter or something. Like if you sent it to your, I don't know, if you got like a local official or someone, you can take it from them, and they can send it up the chain to IGC, and then you can have it to the, because obviously they technically own it because they own the university, which owns the library. So you'd have to talk to them. But I mean, there's a possibility. I don't know. That's not really something I would do. But if they had books that we didn't have, and vice versa, maybe it'll be worth doing, but I don't really know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I walk over to try and find the section he showed me.
Oh, you can find the section very easy, at which point he's gonna be like, okay, well, if you need anything, I'll be at the desk. And I guess people shouldn't know you're here. It's gonna be only me. But if anyone
won't tell anybody.
Yeah, don't tell anybody.
We won't
Yeah,
tell
keep that secret. But
I don't know anybody.
you guys can, hey, if you I get a certain free amount of free entries a month if you guys want to come back and
Oh, we would love to.
yeah, that'd be so cool.
I would love to
Yeah,
come
that'd be
back.
amazing. Yes. Okay. Great. Okay.
Can I play a little music?
Like to yourself?
I mean, I just feel like it just deserves a song.
What, the library?
This moment.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Sure.
I start playing a non-copyrighted version of Careless Whispers.
He immediately goes bright red and goes, okay, well, I gotta get back to work. Okay, bye. And just like runs off.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Oh,
I like
job,
I
Felix.
like the idea of Grimes just poking out a finger and just lighting a candle. Just like a little
The
flame.
welding, yeah, it's
just
the welding gun
slow
finger.
swaying. So you guys are in the Crystal Library. Absolutely, you can find the section super easily. Now, the way research works in a library as big as this is, in theory, as long as it's not crazy information, you can find anything you want given enough time. So I will make you roll a history check, and depending on the level, the number you get depends on how long it takes you to find the information. If you roll too low, it would take you way longer than the time you have. So just give me a history check.
Draxos, why exactly are you researching this in particular?
Well, if we found something on teleportation, it might tell us where we might be able to find said technology and or spell, and then we could teleport ourselves to the lower city. Just a
Straight
thought.
to my dad's house.
That too.
Straight to Goomy.
That too.
Oh,
Well,
yeah.
I'm just saying. Well, Draxos, seeing as this is a library, and it's kind of like one of my favorite places to be.
I mean, I was gonna
think-
look, but if you want to, by all
I
means.
was just thinking
you know,
maybe I could. I just
Yeah.
feel like maybe I might be able to find the book just a little
I mean, sure. I mean, I was
read.
reading
You
before,
said
so by all
you
means, you know.
It's true.
And I will say, considering that Felix pointed it out, the area, I will give you advantage on this history check.
Perfect.
Oh, I wonder why.
Okay. Oh, I mean, that's a nat 20, so...
Oh! I mean,
Cool.
you know libraries, and this is so well organized. Oh, it's alphabetical, baby. It's beautiful. And immediately you're like, cool, teleportation. And you immediately find a book like, you know, the history and future of teleportation
Yes.
within our modern world, or that kind of thing. What is it you're looking about? What is it you're trying to find about teleportation?
Is there anything in there that we can use right now?
So, teleportation, it talks about the history of teleportation, how it's a very, very powerful spell. To break it down to game terms. It's something like teleportation is something like a 7th level spell. So like a wizard would need to be like level 13 or 14 to use it. Theramis does not have the technology to teleport. That technology has not been discovered or utilized yet.
What?
Featherfall.
As far as you guys are aware, other than like history and lore and legends, you don't know teleportation is even possible.
Unfortunately, everything in this book, doesn't look like it's going to work out.
I have no idea where I heard the word teleportation from. It just came to my head.
I just made it up.
You've definitely heard of teleportation. It's one of those like, it's like, oh, I heard a legend of a child about a wizard who teleported in and like saved the world from a dragon and like that kind of thing.
Sure, okay.
But actually, in this book, it does mention other types of magical entities which can cause displacement of a similar nature,
Okay.
including Featherfall.
It certainly will talk about other spells,
There we
and
go.
yes, and from your own knowledge, including your diary, you probably would have had knowledge of Featherfall.
Yes.
Knowing it is something that obviously slows your speed down as you
Yes.
fall.
Now, can I like look through a similar area? Considering we're in like the history of magic, can I decipher through and find a book specific on Featherfall and other similar magic that has those properties?
With the nat 20, yeah, you can find books describing uses of those spells.
Perfect.
You certainly won't be able to find something where you can
No, use
create.
it. Of
Yes.
course not.
But you
Okay.
can absolutely find something that describes the spell.
Perfect.
Like you find like a diary of someone talking about like an adventurer from like 500 years ago.
Okay.
A very, very old book that had to be like retranscribed, talking about watching a comrade of theirs use the Featherfall.
use Featherfall.
spell.
And did this book decipher the distance and the height of which they used it? And whether it was successful?
Certainly was successful.
Okay.
I don't have the distance on me currently, but if you have the spell card for it, if you can find that, it will explain it.
Okay then. Okay.
And actually, while we are in this, because it is kind of downtime right now, because you guys are in a safe space.
Do we want to take a rest while we're here?
You guys, if you wish, can take a long rest, and this can be part of your long rest.
Yes. Yes.
Is
Amazing.
that what we want to do? Take a long
I
rest?
think it would. Well, this
I
is
think
the
it'll help the
thing.
health and spell slots, probably.
It would help the health and spell slots, and if we're thinking about it in a logistical way, ultimately, the Gala don't know we exist. I know we currently have on our person some very high value objects, but we are not on the radar.
The items are. So they're going to realize that they're stolen eventually.
8
But
hours
there's
is
a lot
more
of,
than
like,
enough time
really
for them
important people at the gala who they're probably worrying about getting
Prioritizing.
in like safety and prioritizing.
And actually, speaking of the things you took, firstly, I will say, the thing has not stopped singing to you.
Yeah,
The
I'm
whole
very
time.
Getting more and more agitated.
Yeah,
at
you
what
are getting
the fuck
agitated.
is
Anyone
in this bag, and the fact that you've told me not to look at it, I'm like,
anyone were paying close attention, they would see you starting to like looking a bit distant and like having trouble concentrating. And the second thing I will say, Barbara,
Oh gosh. Oh no.
just to speak on the box that you took, the
Yes,
volcanic box thing.
indeed.
I remember last session there was a worry about what happens if you open the box. From your detect magic spell, you very easily gain the knowledge that the thing inside is magic.
Yes.
The box it's in is not,
Not.
which means it is not containing it. So no harm would come from opening the box. Because if a box was containing something magic, it itself would have to be magical.
To lock it inside.
Yes.
So the magical entity inside the box is choosing to stay inside the box?
You don't know what's inside the box?
Okay. Well, what are we doing? What are we doing? Are we taking a break or are we just...
Here's the thing though, 8 hours is more than enough time for them to not only help people get to safety and like get that out of the way, but they have enough people to also go look and see what went missing. Because we made a big explosion in a room where we took 3 items.
Yes.
So I feel like 8 hours is more than...
It take 4 hours. I mean, I only need 4 hours.
Which is weird for you guys to hear.
Why do you need 4 hours?
I'm a really deep sleeper.
Oh.
Well, even I am after several chapters of my favorite book, but even...
I mean, I only need 4 hours to recharge, so...
Here we go.
Machine.
I will
Gnome.
say, again...
Sorry, gnome.
So the series of events at the FEMA Gala, which was beautifully done, was done in a way that the gala itself was disrupted. There was a fire, the security system started attacking the guests to the point where one of the guests had to drive a car through the front door to get the Elven ambassador out. There was pure panic, it was a pure embarrassment. The president of IGC was there. That is a far bigger issue currently than the things are missing. That is going to be an afterthought. So you guys have plenty of time.
So in your Dungeon Master chat, you're basically saying
You will
a
be
long
safe.
rest right now is okay.
You will be safe if you take an 8-hour rest.
Right, okay.
Cool. What are we doing in those 8 hours?
Cool.
I could oil up my arm and then just go back. I want to like find a secluded like strip of books,
Yeah.
like an alley or something. I don't know, and just like rest and tweak, like repair my arm, and then start,
it's like
and
a
then
bit
like
crumpled in
start
sections.
training to myself.
Yeah. You guys just from a corner to here. Yeah.
You bargain.
What are the rest of you doing?
I want to investigate the thing that's singing to me.
Well, so you're gonna
Don't
come,
open this bag.
I don't know what's...
You're gonna come over to me then.
Oh, you're still carrying it?
Yeah.
Okay, you carried it into your little nook.
Oh, okay.
I'm not gonna let it go.
I want to investigate that. I'm guessing there's nowhere here that we can kind of get cloves.
Oh, yeah, that's
but
what
I think
I
we
was
need to get
thinking.
out of our
This.
cloves. So I want to investigate the item, probably take a rest, and then I know a guy, so I'm gonna go get some cloves.
Not a problem. You going to investigate the item first?
Just don't touch it. Sure. I fear for you.
What is the item? This is the item that...
All I'm saying is that the markings on the bottom are scarily similar to the tablet, from what I remember of it.
that you were the last person to see.
I was the last person to see and now can't remember and now it's disappeared.
Okay, well, how about you help me investigate this thing that is currently singing at me?
That's the
Anybody
first
else
you've
here
heard that.
singing?
I always hear
Singing
music.
It's singing to me.
Also, Barbara, I picked it up.
Yes, that's true. But sorry. Rewind. It's singing
It's
to you?
singing. I don't know quite how to explain
Like
it.
words?
Except, no, not words. Like melodic sounds.
Yeah, it's comforting, it's soothing.
In a
Feels
weird,
like home.
comforting way. I'm very confused.
Cameras don't exist in this world, yes.
There was
Some
a picture
like
of me taken.
photography cameras,
Like
yes.
security cameras, other security
They
cameras in this
are
library.
Not that you're aware of.
Lovely.
There are some instances of video cameras, but that's done through like projections and all that kind of stuff. So it could theoretically exist, but you think a lot of it is live, so there's no point in having security cameras watching it back, all that kind of stuff. It does exist in some areas, but it's high military grade.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Like, you know, the Underdome, for example, every so often does film the big fights.
Sure.
Kyle, question. My interaction with the tablet, how much of it do I remember? Do I remember it being comforting before I held it?
Like singing.
I'm going to leave that up to you. It didn't sing.
It didn't sing.
Didn't sing.
But it felt warm and comforting.
Yeah.
Guy, I want to do this before I sleep and get my spell slots back. Can I cast Detect Thoughts? on the thing?
Absolutely, you can.
Cool. What does that do?
You cast Detect Thoughts and you extend your mind out to the point where you can start hearing all of their thoughts as well.
Oh dear.
There's nothing, just me.
It's like the fax machine, like.
It's the dial-up tone.
Dial-up tone. That's it. Yep.
Yeah.
You're going to get 2 pieces of information with this. And because you use Detect Thoughts, I'm not even going to make you roll.
Oh, good.
Within the artifact itself, and again, this is language that you're having to translate into human words for these guys, so it's never quite right. Almost like an unconscious mind within it.
Like a person?
No, not a person. There's just something
There's some kind of
hibernating.
like entity.
There's something. No, because it's
No?
not a creature. It's not.
There's just a mind.
There's something about it, but not quite a mind. There is just some kind of. It's the best way I can describe it. Again, is in
alive
modern
in some
terms.
way?
No, it's not alive. There's almost like if it was a computer, it would be like a subroutine or something that is resting.
Is there like a consciousness to it?
It's difficult for you to describe because you're basically being like, it's almost like a flicker of a fraction of a mind or an echo of a mind, but it's not a mind. It's not a person.
I'm very confused.
And the other thing, you are now aware of a location on the artifact where the singing is coming from. It is not within it. It is external. There is a piece of the artifact that is almost singing to you.
What is?
Have you taken it out of the bag?
No.
Then you don't know. On
Can
the side
I go
somewhere.
take it out of the
Absolutely.
bag?
As it gets taken out of the bag, you see those strange lines in like
I'm gonna
squares of
pull
different
Barbara
shapes
over with me.
are to you almost have a soft shimmer of purple to them.
Anybody else see the purple?
No one sees the purple.
Just me.
You just see it.
Kai, did you drink anything at the gala?
No.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. I had a couple of berries, but they were helpful.
Berries! Oh god, no!
Weird, crazy berries.
Weird, crazy elven berries. So we never know what could be in those.
I will also say this, because you are focusing so much on it and you took it out of the bag, you have a look at the thing now and you see the base of it isn't perfectly smooth. The underside of it almost has like piping or wires or veins or something that have been like rubbed down over time, as if it wasn't just this,
So-
almost like it was pulled out of
So
or
it's
torn
something
out
that
of
could
something.
be plugged into
That's a fair assumption, yes.
something. Okay. Do I have any idea what it could plug into?
You have no idea.
Okay, is there some kind of check that I can make to make a guess as to why I feel a connection to this?
Yes. Make an insight check. And actually, this is going to be a very low DC. Is it DC 12 insight check? And I'm going to give you advantage.
22.
22.
Nice.
You make using a few sources, you can connect things here. Obviously, you have the Detect Thoughts ability. You have like psychic powers, essentially. And you think back to Conrad's notes about the language of those lines. And he kept stating he thought there was something missing. He talked about how language is normally down to, even across other races, is using the 5 senses in some form. It doesn't seem to like he surmises that maybe this language doesn't use those 5 senses, but uses a different one.
Okay.
You have a connection to a different sense than other people do, and you see the soft purple glowing lines are calling out to you.
Oh no. I know I probably shouldn't touch it, but I kind of want to.
Oh gosh.
Are you gonna?
Oh.
Before you do,
What?
can I please cast Comprehend Languages?
Sure.
And does that allow me to understand the languages?
Do you cast Comprehend Languages?
I cast Comprehend Languages.
You cannot comprehend this language.
No.
At least it's before the rest.
Yeah, it's before the rest.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
Do
before the
you
rest.
touch it?
Oh. Yeah, I guess. I'm curious.
No.
Huh? What?
Read that out loud.
Oh, okay. One mind, one voice, one empire with our collected knowledge. Time itself cannot stop us. We are eternal, and the universe will bow.
Do we hear this?
If she says it out loud, you hear that in your mind as you run your fingers across the lines. You now fully understand what it is.
Oh, great.
This is a form of language imbued with psychic energy that can only be read by psychic beings. Because it's not words that are put into your brain, it's images, it's ideas, it's concepts that you then form the words with.
Huh. I'm gonna say all that out to the group.
Huh?
Huh?
Let me just write that down.
You wanna read
Okay.
Kyle's really bad
We.
handwriting?
I
Yeah, my
think
terrible
we should.
handwriting, I'm so sorry.
I think we should cover this back up and not touch it again.
Okay.
So and there's nothing else I can kind of, but I can read.
There's the strange little like dried gel orb thing. Like you can see it is like grey white. It is dry and cracked on the top of it, but other than that, it just seems to be dormant.
I think we should all
Okay.
get some sleep. Get this thing to
I don't
Gumi.
know if we can give this to.
Before we
Gumi.
sleep, can I go look for my ghost book?
Of course you can.
Thank you. I also want to like write a letter to my dad, but I'll do that after, like, before we sleep. I want to. Do you want to finish your sentence?
I was just about to say, whatever this thing is, why it said that doesn't sound good. All I know is that Gumi wants this. He can pay off our debt. Then maybe we can talk to Gumi about it.
I don't like this. I don't like this.
I don't like that.
Barbara
man.
starts like full on panicking, shaking, because all that's going through her mind right now is that she has been in contact with something like this before, and the last time she was in contact with it freaking disappeared, and now she has all these crazy freaking abilities, and so she's freaking out, and she's like, this,
It's okay.
no,
start
no,
playing
no,
a
it's not
soothing
okay, it's not
melody.
okay, it's
I
not
can
okay.
guess on who the
This
we are?
is serious. This is serious. Can I go back? Can I go into my mind? Can I think about anything that I've read, any knowledge that I have seen in the past, or anything where I have seen a phrase or seen something like this, whether it's to do with a race, a class, a species of something, whether I've seen this type of like wording used before?
I'm gonna say there's nothing in your memory. You are in the greatest library in the known world. This is gonna be a single roll, so not advantage. DC 25. History check.
Can I help? And then it's advantage.
Can I give you bardic?
Wait, who's rolling? Who's rolling?
Me.
Okay.
Barbara is rolling.
Can I give her a bardic?
Can I assist?
You can assist for advantage, and if you want to give a bardic,
I do.
it's a DC 25.
You have bardic inspiration.
And what
And
does
you
the
can do it
assist
with
give?
Advantage.
What?
Advantage.
You can do it with
Advantage and
advantage.
plus a D6. What's your bonus to history?
4.
So,
It's a full roll.
Oh my god.
Maybe you can roll again.
Advantage.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, that was even worse.
Oh, no.
Bardic?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get it because Bardic's only 6, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't get it.
it's such a... I mean, it's talking about empire and that kind of thing. It's so, again, it's so broad. You don't have any... If you had something else to base it on, but you don't.
I have an idea as Amy, but I don't know if Barbara would know it.
What's your idea?
Nope.
No, it's-
Could we look for like psychic creatures?
Yes, I'll say that check would have taken most of the night.
Fuck.
So, again, I'm going to make this...
So whilst the rest Whilst the rest is going on.
Including your rest to get the full rest in, which you've already stated you're going to have. That's going to take most of the night. We're going to make this no advantage from help because everyone's been looking for the other book. DC 20 history check.
22.
22.
Nice.
Okay. There are numerous psychic creatures that possess psionic abilities. Yeah, you got it. The main one, it talks about having incredible, powerful psionic abilities, are a group of creatures known as иллithid.
Okay. What's that?
Also known as a mind flayer. It's like a strange alien squid person that eats brains and has psychic abilities.
They're very hot.
Shut up, Tommy.
Okay. Can I make an assumption that maybe this is talking about that?
You can make an assumption. You can do anything you want.
I guess, does it like say anything else about how they act as a community, or like?
It will talk, even with that higher role, it will talk very, very briefly about them, as in it's more like legend lore. Like, it's one of those, if you come across them, you ain't coming out. There's stories of them, like, they tend to live underground. Mm-hmm. They tend to live in like little pods. They can make other people, that's how they reproduce, is they like essentially take people and turn them into them. They also create like psychic slaves, all that kind of thing. That's about all it is. And other than the fact they're incredibly dangerous, that's it.
Would I know, have there been any like sightings of mind flares
anywhere? Certainly not. No,
is this all out loud? Like,
I'm gonna say all of this out loud, and I'm gonna say that I'm guessing that this thing plugs into a mind flare. I don't know, or is like,
What's a mind flare?
Connected to
It's an abomination. It's something that shouldn't ever have existed on this plane of existence or any other plane.
They like control everything, like take over people's minds.
The one thing I will say that you would probably know, and maybe some others would know, when they were around, tended to live in the Underdark. All accounts are everything in the Underdark died. When the world changed, everything in the Underdark couldn't survive.
Would they be able to control a Warforge? Because I don't think they could control anyone's mind.
I think. I remember in Conrad's notes, he found the tablet in the Underdark. I think by process of elimination and looking at the... Do you... might not have it on you, but do you have the etching of the tablet on you?
Because can I now read
Yes.
No. Because the way this language works is it is psychic energy imbued into the writing, so you have to physically touch the writing, which is why the lines have different sizes, different shapes, different sizes and lengths and different textures.
But if you've touched the thing, could I read? No, that doesn't work. Yeah, me. I don't know.
Hold on.
I don't know, because if you've come into contact with this thing, could I then cast Detect Thoughts and read?
Wait, you mean the original tablet?
Well,
Yeah, the original.
We don't know that she's touched it. As far as we know,
that you.
I
touched it, and you.
I'm still going to allow this because this is friggin' cool. This is an incredibly hard check because you are going to use Detect Thoughts. Timey-wimey stuff gets a bit weird. You're going to use Detect Thoughts to go into her memory, to see her touching the thing, and try and remember the sensation of touch. It is so, like, third-party language. We're going to make this just D20 plus your spellcasting ability modifier plus 2. So what's your charisma bonus?
4.
4. So we're going to add plus 6 to this roll. There's no way you can get advantage on this.
Even if I really relax.
I am so confused.
I'm going to tell you right now, if you get a 15, you get something. You get a 20, you get information on the tablet.
No pressure.
Yay. Wait. I can't do maths. 24.
Oh! You didn't fucking plan for this.
No. Welcome to D&D, where the players go backdoor to find out crazy information. First thing you see, all that time ago in that session where I described what happened to Barbara, you see every part of that.
Oh.
You see exactly what happened to Barbara, what happened to the tablet. The second, it's so interesting because she didn't really have time. She described not touching the letters. Mm-hmm. She touched the tablet and the tablet did a weird thing. So you know exactly, you don't know what the tablet said, but you know what it does.
What does it do?
The tablet is essentially a way to allow someone's mind to process an insane amount of information instantly. What it did was it essentially upgraded her brain to receive information.
Okay.
You also know it should have killed her.
Huh.
That's why her mind works differently now. If ever she's described it, her brain works differently because her mind has been altered, so she can receive so much more data now. Her brain is almost part computer.
So you could say her mind has been flayed?
Negative inspiration for you. So it's essentially this tablet is almost like an upgrade chip for a person to receive information.
You've been upgraded.
So basically, we just heard everything you said from Kai.
Yeah.
Kai-
Did
yeah.
you say it out
I
loud? Because
will-
otherwise I'm just staring at you like, what?
Also,
What did you
Kai,
find
I will say this out
Kai,
loud.
with that higher roll,
Yeah.
if you wish, you can allow Barbara to remember what happened to her. If you wish, you have seen, and you go into her mind, and you see that her brain has, through trauma, disconnected that memory. If you wish, you can return it to her. With such a high roll, in a safe way that won't damage her psyche.
I think by giving you back this memory, it will help you understand what is happening to you. And if I can do it in a safe way, then yes, I will.
You almost like a composer within her brain, you like slowly allow the connections of this memory to reconnect. So it doesn't come into you in a single flash. It's not painful like it was losing the memory, but slowly you remember everything that happened and you now know what happened to the tablet. And that even though it shouldn't have, and you both have this piece of information now, the tablet is almost in you, but it's not. The information is inside you. It should have stayed intact. Mm-hmm. But because it was essentially used by someone who wasn't meant to use it, it overloaded itself and was destroyed. So whatever that tablet was and could do is now
In Barbara.
there.
Kai, what happens if Barbara touches this item?
Would I have any idea?
Nothing right now. It's dormant.
Huh?
Son of a bitch.
The artifact's dormant.
I do love
Oh, so
that.
she can touch it.
Yeah, she can touch it.
Oh, okay.
But
it
nothing's
already.
gonna happen.
I do love that Barbara's trauma response forgot almost dying, but remembered the 2 times she actually did die.
Yeah,
That's
it's
Amazing.
it's funny how brain works, isn't it?
I don't have one of those.
I'm sorry. I'm just gonna. And Barbara goes to just kind of like a corner,
Yeah.
far away from everyone else.
Just in
Yeah.
the fetal position, just rocking back and forth.
Even that, I think she's been so confused as to why these things have been happening to her, that this, for the first time in however many days since she met you guys, it's clarity. And she's kind of just dumbfounded that of all of the things that could happen, this happened to her. And she's just kind of like kidding herself, like, wow, okay, sure. Sure. And she just picks a book off of the shelf and starts reading it.
And now that you're aware of it, you start flicking through the book so fast. You're aware suddenly how fast you can process data. It is that kind of thing of, it's not a happy feeling, it's not a sad feeling, it is just...
Acceptance.
Yeah, you're just in that moment of, okay, this happened, now what? And which in itself is almost calming in a way, just clarity to know what part of you lost, because obviously that's horrifying to know that because whenever you thought of it, you were starting to become aware that there was something wrong with whenever you thought of that memory.
Yeah.
But as you kind of flick through the book and absent-mindedly take in the information, because you can process information while thinking of other things, you're aware what next. And while that's happening, what are the rest of you doing?
Well, I'm kind of guessing that our rest is finished.
It's finished when you want it to be finished.
There was one thing that I wanted to do.
What do you want to do?
And now I guess that I know I can process the information like that. It'll take me no time at all, which I guess is pretty beneficial, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to find an area within the library which is about religion, gods, and divination, and try and decipher whether there has been any knowledge of gods coming to this plane of existence and staying for a little while.
Give me a history check.
Oh, where were you
You still
earlier?
have Bardic, by the way.
I still do have Bardic, although I don't need it. That is a 21.
There are accounts of gods coming. Firstly, they do send avatars of themselves. Very rarely nowadays do they. Actually, they never do. They never come to ŭᵃⁱᵃ nowadays.
Yes.
But there are tales of yore when the gods did fight, not through avatars, not through people, not through nations or armies, but themselves.
Yes.
And they would walk the earth, and it would shatter mountains and destroy nations. But they stopped doing that because the gods started murdering each other left and right.
Yes.
They eventually kind of were like, well, to keep peace, we're gonna stay in the heavens and now fight through other means, through people, through avatars, etc., etc. Yes, the gods at some times, and the legends of this, have walked the earth.
What is the earliest, notation of a god? Sorry, the most recent notation of a god walking on this plane of existence.
Here's the fun thing. You would all know this. The year is 1824 RA. RA stands for recorded age, which means before then,
Who knows?
who bloody knows? There are myths and legends, but nothing really concrete for people to be aware, to have a timeline of things.
Okay,
Actually, what did you get for your history check again?
21
There is an account.
in 1824, alright.
No. This is the beginning of records beginning.
Oh, great.
This is RB, records began.
Great.
And actually, you would know this. You're a history buff. You love this stuff. There were legends of, throughout history, huge cataclysmic events happening. Don't know why my voice went so high all of a sudden. Happening. Which tended to symbol the changes of ages and all that kind of thing. The most recent one, which is where records began, was the creation of a thing called the Shattered Isles, which is which is now a set of islands. It used to be a single landmass, home to an elven city that was annihilated.
By...
People believe the gods.
Okay.
And that was meant to be the greatest home of knowledge and magic and wizards and civilizations and everything.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Are you stressed the whole time you're studying?
No, I'm quite content actually. Why?
Okay, because since you went off to sit in the fetal position, I have been following you around with my little ghost book that I've been reading and playing my dad's relaxing music. So I'm hoping that helped.
You've not done your ghost book.
I've done nothing so far.
What is your ghost book? What are you trying to look for in your ghost book?
I just want to know what a ghost is.
I'm not even going to make you roll. A ghost is the spirit of a dead person.
What's a dead person?
A person that's not alive anymore.
Look at your list, the amount of numbers that you have.
What list? Oh, that. No, but they can be
This
big.
leads you to like baby's first book, like how to
Yeah.
explain death to my child.
Yeah, well, it's fine, because, like, every time I break down, my dad just mends me. So every time I've killed someone, their dad's gonna just mend
That
them.
works up to a point, and I'm gonna say you find this book that is how to explain to your child what death is.
Yeah.
Felix probably helps you find it, and it explains that, yeah, people sometimes hurt themselves and they can be fixed, but sometimes that doesn't happen, and they go away.
Where?
Some people believe they go nowhere. Some people believe they return back to ΒαΛίαντα. Other people believe there's a special place you can go if you were good. And depending on what you did and what you believe, you can go to many different places. But if you're bad, there are other places you go which are really bad. The good places are really good, the bad places are really bad. But you can't come back.
Why?
Because you can't. Because your body doesn't work anymore.
And get a new body.
People can't do that.
Well, I'm not people, I'm gnome.
Most
I'm
gnomes
arguing
can't
with a
do
book,
that.
by the way.
Yeah, this is a book. Which is, it's now like, no, that's not how it works. And you're just yelling at it, and the next line is like, it doesn't work like that for people. Shut up.
Don't tell me to shut up.
Roll me an intelligence check to see if you can grasp the concept of death.
I'm trying my best.
This is the weirdest session
I
of D&D.
was hoping to have this
Not-
conversation with Barbara, but okay.
This is not the reason I expected it to be weird.
I'm too
like-
busy. I'm on my like
I'm
sixth
very
book in the
aware.
last
I was
15
like, I'm
minutes.
just gonna let you do that. It's just because you're the only person that I think is as smart as my dad. Because you read, and he reads. So...
Sure.
Yeah, you're reading this book while walking up to Barbara, who is like eyes open.
Yeah, no,
just absorbing the book.
she's absorbing by not looking. I'm fully like in
Yeah,
the book,
you're just-
following like a toddler. Yeah.
Give me an intelligence check.
Do I add my intelligence?
Yeah, intelligence bonus.
Okay, which is... Okay.
0.
No. 20!
20.
It's a 19 plus 1.
Grimes can understand as much as you wish them to about the concept of death.
I have an existential crisis now.
You sit down next to Barbara,
Yeah.
and you two have existential crises together.
The music that was originally playing that was very relaxing,
Yeah.
which is my dad's music, which is what he listens to when he's tinkering,
Yeah.
has now gotten an ominous tone underneath.
Oh, certainly. Yeah.
Yes.
There's like a piano just like, dum.
It's almost like the tape has slowed down and started getting corrupted.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
Yeah.
As your soul is a little bit corrupted. Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Almost like reversed 1950s music.
Yeah. Yeah. When the record starts skipping.
Yeah. Or when it starts like playing backwards,
Yeah.
and you just hear like "kill your family," like.
Exactly. That's
Yeah.
the Illuminati. Yeah.
Yeah.
I start writing the letter to my dad if that's.
Yeah. What does it say?
Dearest father,
Oh, the tone shift.
it's been a rough day. I've discovered that I don't like rich people. They make me mean. But what's worse, also, people die when they are killed. And they don't come back. And I'm like, you killed like 3,000 people?
Oh no, the realization.
Dad, they're not coming back. Like, you can't just fix those. 3,000 people. That's almost as many in the Gnome district. Father, are you a murderer? I have now killed 4 people. They're never coming back. And the problem is, I kind of liked it. It was kind of fun. Like, I know there's limitations on my body every time I do stuff, and that's why I gotta sing. But now it's like, if they die, they don't come back, and I can just do that so easily. I love you, bye!
You have to wrestle with the concept now of both that life has an ending and other people, and you have done that to people, but yeah, how easy it was. And how easy it could be to do again.
And it felt good.
You feel almost something in your brain, like
Yeah.
into position.
Yeah.
As you just feel just a little bit different. Almost like you're awake a little bit more.
Yeah. It's a little
Suddenly
thunder,
colours
electricity, whatever.
Lose their vibrancy a little bit more.
No, they're
like
not.
they're less bright but
they're-
sharper.
They're turning purple. They were blue. My eyes
Yeah.
were blue. They're kind of turning purple. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Just a little.
Kinda
Yeah, one of them glitches fully red, but it's nothing. Just
for
ignore
a
it.
fraction. Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
it's fine.
Don't worry about it.
I kind of see what's happening, like the existential crisis everyone's having. I'm like, and I turn around and walk away.
And then back to just, yeah.
I just start doing push-ups and shadow boxing to myself,
Yeah.
like making no noise, but
While your three comrades just all have a terrible time. Anything
I don't know
else,
how to process other people's
That's
trauma.
totally fair. Anything else anyone is doing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let go if it distracts us. I noticed you had a moment during the gala, specifically directed towards someone. What was that about?
What do you mean?
I could tell. I know I was rather captivated by the splendor of the city, but when we were in the bus, something twinged. It affected your mood in a way that I haven't seen before, and I'm concerned.
Leonin, red suit, white fur.
Yes.
His name is Baragon. He attacked my pride, killed everyone who I know, took my wife, killed my best friend, who I was set to protect with my life. And I had to make a choice, and that choice got him killed. And I've been banished from my home. It's the reason why I have this arm. It is my only goal to find him and make him answer for everything that he's done.
But you had a chance. Why didn't you take it?
I couldn't face him. I couldn't face the choice that I made. I couldn't face myself.
What were you afraid of?
Shame. He was wearing the skin of my best friend on his shoulders. I couldn't face him with that. I couldn't face the other Leonin that were part of the tribe that I was once from.
Well, I appreciate you not leaving us. I'm not sure we would have gotten out of that situation if it hadn't been for you.
I wanted to kill him,
I could tell.
but I knew I couldn't.
Hopefully we will cross a path again, and maybe you will get your chance.
It's why I do everything that I do.
I respect you.
And then I just walk away.
I love D&D.
Wait. As you walk away, I was standing behind one of the bookshelves, so as you pass by, I go like, when they die, they don't come back.
You know what?
I just stop, turn my head, and like, I know.
I'll kill him for you.
And I just like pat Grimes' head.
Beautiful. I'm going to say for that beautiful moment, both of you take a dice of inspiration. Hey! And finally,
I hug the mimic. Continue.
you hug the mimic.
The cage.
The cage, yeah. you just hear it.
We will have our time in the sun.
He's there. You can hold him for real.
Yeah, okay, hold on.
Don't break the cage.
Oh, you're right. He's a tiny tube. You just hear,
We will have more souls.
Jesus. Oh, Grimes is going dark. And finally, there were some things you grabbed in the museum. Do you guys want to look at those and figure if you can...
The chicken feet house.
Oh my gosh, yes!
Yeah.
Yes!
You picked up the chicken feet house, the little frog,
I have little frog pendant
And
and my
the-
volcanic box.
and the strange volcanic box.
Which I was trying to research because, you said about the god and the divination. I was trying to see if I can decipher what god is inside it, but I guess not. Shucks.
The one thing you will be able to find is there were talks about there are stories of containing gods and all that kind of thing, but they had to be in giant, massive things like beyond the construction of man. Like they had to be constructed by other gods. Anything that would talk about the size would be like the size of a city to contain a god and that kind of thing. Like,
So this
like-
is not.
yeah,
does
like it
not
talked
have
about like
a
having
god
to
in it.
contain a god in a star, like that kind of thing.
Right.
Like
No
yeah,
god in this box.
No, that.
But you said it was god level.
I said it was incredibly powerful to the power of divinity.
Open it.
No.
Do it.
Despite everything that has happened to me in the last. How long have we been on this beautiful journey?
Like 4 days.
This is Christian saying open it, not Draxos.
Right. Either way, everything that has happened in the last 4 days, I'm still going to hold on to the one thing that keeps me as human as I can be, and that is my love for books and libraries. And you are crazy if you think I'm opening this box inside here.
Do it.
Nothing would happen.
Yes, I would say from your checks and your Arcana checks, you know, and this is Khyle talking, nothing will happen if you simply open the box.
Don't trust him. That's Khyle talking.
Do it.
Do the roar.
We do have a goal here.
We also haven't
Yeah,
slept
do we?
yet.
No. I tell you, no. This is something I will do
happens
in the
if-
lower
nothing's
city
gonna
when
happen
I
if you
am
just look
home.
at it.
No, I will. No, I will do it when I'm home.
That's totally fine.
But I will get the frog out and be like,
Yeah, the frog is just.
Ribbit.
Ripple.
It doesn't ribbit. It doesn't do it. Most of the time, it seems like a normal statue, like just made of jade, and then every so often it will just, and then turn back into a statue.
Oh, a statue?
It's like a tiny frog made of jade, like as if it was carved
3D
out of
printed
jade, and then just every so often it will just happen to hop.
Interesting.
Yeah,
Jade frog.
jade frog.
So how?
Sorry,
Okay,
I
are
was
we
saying-
finished? Are we finished?
Yeah,
our
you
rest?
guys can finish your long rest now. Yes.
are there any
absolutely.
sounds coming from the frog?
Other than the sound of jade hitting the floor, if you let it to kind of dink on the floor.
So it's not like speaking.
No.
Okay, shame.
What was the other thing? Some chicken.
A chicken house.
A little
house of
statue
chicken legs.
about that big of what's like a little hut on chicken legs, but the statue is made of like tiny bones and teeth.
Oh,
Lovely.
Yeah.
and it's just a statue.
As far as you're aware.
Investigate.
Okay, yeah, can we just check it? I think I have it.
Yes, I think you
Yeah,
do.
probably.
You
yeah.
have it.
Can I just inspect it?
Yeah, go for it.
I'll try to figure out what teeth, what animals, what creatures the teeth in.
Well, I guess we'll find out.
Yeah.
Not the best roll in the world.
I saw a body. I saw a body.
Wow.
I need to do something quick.
Sure. Okay. 14.
14.
We all have our.
You
counting
are certainly not a
rituals.
magical person, so you can't really figure out anything about this other than the construction of it is weird. Like the size of the hut to the chicken legs, it shouldn't be able to support itself, but it stands up perfectly. The only other thing you notice is like the teeth are very small, and so are the bones. None of them are animal teeth or bones.
Oh.
Yeah, very little bones and teeth,
Wait.
Oh gosh.
like from little people.
It's a baby box.
No,
How big is
the
this
density
thing?
is
How big
wrong.
is it? How big is it?
Not that big.
Little people, you say?
Yeah, like people
Like-
before they're
Babies.
big.
We are unaliving children on this podcast.
I didn't do it.
Damn, girl.
Yeah, you could probably assume they're baby teeth and baby bones.
Lovely.
What's a baby?
Do we have have another rubbish bag we can just put as well.
Draxel sits down with the rest of you.
I'm not on the ground yet.
You can put it in another bag if you wish.
I just put it down like.
Everyone's just existential right now.
I just, like
It's a rough night, you guys.
Does the hut have a door? You said it's a hut. Does it have
Does it have a
windows
little
and
door
a
in
door?
front?
Wait, no, I can't open up your hut and not open up my box. That's not fair.
It's not openable.
Oh, it's not open.
It's not openable. It is like you see
It's
some of the
just a
bones are
statue.
carved and stuff.
it's just a statue.
So it is a little hut with a little door and some windows.
How quaint.
And very like pointy roof. And all that.
But it's like.
It's the
is
AirPods
it
last week.
is it hollow?
Oh, yeah.
Seems hollow, yeah.
Shake it.
You can see like there are gaps where you can see the windows. You can't see anything inside.
Unnerving. I don't like it.
I don't like this night.
Oh,
It definitely
can I-
emanates something sinister.
Can I remember when I cast Detect Magic how much, like, light was emanating from it?
It was. I'm actually gonna make a roll.
Me when I'm Shinji Ikari's fun.
Not much.
Decent amount.
Decent amount.
Yeah.
Comparatively to my volcanic box, not that much.
Different.
Different.
The difference, it's
Because
what was ever coming from the box was very clearly like, whoa, powerful.
yes.
Whatever you remember from the little chicken hut was minor but complicated.
Emphasis on the minor.
Oh gosh.
Ouch, evil. Anyway, you guys during this time also sleep, so you guys gain all your
Yes,
hit points,
we
you
do
gain your
sleep.
spell
Yay.
slots, you've gained everything, you're back to full during the whole existential crises.
I'm sad my frog doesn't do anything.
We also change.
What? My 44,
what?
my D100, is that gonna
Sounds
come
like
back?
you-
Don't worry about it.
Into what?
Great. Great.
Okay, now that it's the morning,
Yeah, it's the morning.
can I go ask Felix where we can borrow clothes
From where?
from him?
From him?
Yeah.
Like, hold up, wait, like my own clothes?
Do you have any spare clothes?
Not like on me?
Just like these
Also,
are
I
just.
s-
It's okay.
You work the night shift? You were here all night?
Yeah.
Oh. Well,
It's quieter.
you could have said.
Oh, why?
Well, I just thought maybe you could have shown me some of your favorite books or something.
Oh, I can do that now. Do you want to? I can go. My shift's almost over. I can go show you. Yeah, we could go do that.
I would have loved to, but unfortunately I've got to go now.
Oh, okay. You could come back though, right?
In the background, you just hear me go, oh!
Yeah, I'd love to come back.
Yeah, that'll be real cool. I'll show you the best places. Yeah.
Yeah.
I start
Yeah,
playing
they
instrumental
I
version of Can You Feel the
I can get you a
Love
muffin.
Tonight?
We'll make sure Barbara comes back.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a date.
Yeah.
That was bad. Okay. Bye.
Wait.
What?
Do you have like a number? There's no phone service on there. A letter.
You can write him a letter. Yeah.
Do you have like an address? I
Oh
could
yeah.
send
Yeah. I
you
got an address because I have a home. Yeah. I
a
live.
letter to.
Yeah. I have
Yeah?
an address. You have an address?
I do have an address.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. We both have homes.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
Could I maybe, I don't know, like, get your address?
Oh. I didn't think you were going that way. Okay. Yeah. Sure. Gorsh. Yeah. He writes down. It is the whole time he's writing, he's like shaking. He's like, okay. So you get Felix's address. He's like, okay, can I have yours?
Yes.
No, it was a bad. That was so
No.
forward. I'm so
Yes.
sorry. That was so dumb.
Yes,
No.
Felix. Of
Oh.
course you can.
Yeah. Okay.
And oh gosh, this could go terribly. I write down the address for the Arcanist pages.
Beautiful. Oh, this is Undercity.
Yeah.
This is the Arcanist. Oh, you work at the play. Oh wow. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just.
You got? Is that like your place or?
Yeah.
Wow.
I kind of didn't want to tell you because I don't know. I've kind of heard that
Yeah,
upper
people.
city people don't really like lower city.
A place is a place, right? I mean, you know, they say there's a lot of criminals and murderers and terrorists. No.
Do I look like a?
No, you don't. You look nothing. You look. Wow. Yeah. No, you don't. I mean, you'd be the prettiest criminal ever. That was bad. I'm
Well,
sorry.
maybe I can
Okay.
steal something.
Oh,
But
yeah.
no, not right now.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can still. Oh.
oh, yeah.
No, that's
Oh.
okay.
Anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we funnily enough actually have to get back down to,
Oh, okay.
yeah, but I'm so happy I had the chance to come here.
Yeah, it's real cool. Well, maybe at some point you can show me your place. That'll be.
I'd love to
swell.
show you. I have a pile of books that I put specifically to the side, which I've always wanted to show.
Oh,
Someone
yeah.
of
I'd
the
love to see
Crystal
piles of
Library
books.
of-
That's the best thing. Yeah. It's a good day.
It's a good day.
Yeah, okay. And I guess, do you guys want my address as well?
Well, we know where you live, so that's okay.
Oh, because the library.
There you go.
He's funny. I like him. He is pretty scary, though.
But no,
Is-
Felix, do you have any do you just we're just tired and
Yeah.
I went out and I have cloves.
Also, you
for
can do
everyone.
that. Yeah, you do
Yeah.
that in the middle of the
In
night.
the middle,
you slip
while
away
you
for an
guys were all
hour.
having your crisis.
That was during you said I know a guy, right?
Yeah, I know a
Yeah,
guy. His
yeah.
name's Jiminy Pippins. And
Jimmy
he has,
Pippins.
We're right. I'm
And he-
writing that down.
Yep.
Jiminy.
So
And he has
you got
clothes.
us clothes for us with your I know a guy.
I got cloves for you guys. Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah. That's
So we
That would-
have,
that
we
would
have
help.
So
these-
while
yeah.
this conversation
Right.
with Felix is happening, yeah,
Okay.
Kai comes back with some bags of clothes for you guys.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
These would
There
have
you
been
go.
nice at the beginning of the night.
I mean, you look great.
Oh no.
I'm not surprised you're giving me those looks, Felix.
Oh no, I didn't mean like that. No, Oh jeez. Okay, book talk. Let's go. Anyway, you guys leave. You guys leave the Crystal Library. We're just
no.
segueing out of that.
Wait. Everyone walked out?
If you wish to.
Yeah, I will walk up to Felix. I'll
Yeah.
pat him on the head and I say, Barbara really likes you. Don't die. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
He just says nothing.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
I don't
Shakily
suppose there's any
looks at the
armor
note.
in that
I turn
delivery
as I
of
leave
clothes,
and I'm
is
like,
there?
it was a pleasure meeting you.
Bye.
Ooh.
What are you doing now, gang?
I was
I don't
asking.
know.
I was asking Kai, is there any armor in that delivery of clothes? Perhaps.
No.
Thanks, Kai.
Oh, well,
But
we
like
could've
they're
used
good,
the
like they're
buff.
good, like fitting clothes that will help us blend in with the upper city. I'm also gonna cast mage armor on myself.
Yep.
Straight away. Thank you.
Armor briefly.
Can we awkwardly go back into the library to use the bathroom?
We haven't left.
Change
We haven't
into
left
our
library.
clothes?
We haven't left library.
Yeah,
We like segues
I'll
back
say
in.
you can quickly do that. Time becomes you guys get changed. So you guys now have a bag with a giant artifact in.
Great.
You have one with a smaller chicken hut in. You have a volcanic box in a bag.
Can we say that you
And
got like some
trauma.
duffel bags and stuff for us?
I was about to
I
say
mean,
the
I
same
had,
thing.
I
yeah.
carried
We'll
the
say you get
clothes
you get
back.
plastic
Like
bags.
backpacks,
bags.
or like
Bags.
yeah,
Yeah, backpacks.
like with the strap.
So now what's the plan, gang?
Oh gosh.
Felix,
Yeah, hi.
just out of curiosity,
You guys can't stay away, huh?
Can you blame us?
we haven't left yet, Felix. Anyway,
Oh, sorry. I got real into this book.
do you know where there are any airships nearby, perhaps?
I mean, that would be the dock.
where's the dock?
That way. The dockyard.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you,
You
Felix.
are welcome, Draxos.
You're very energetic.
It was a good day.
Okay.
And I just had a coffee.
That's really cute. I hope nothing bad happens to you.
You are scary.
You know what? I'm gonna call you Tom.
What?
What? That's not... Okay.
Just Felix Tom.
That's the voice in my head.
I don't get what's happening right now, so I am gonna...
It's okay.
Okay.
I'm sorry for my friend.
I name
okay.
I name things that I like. It's okay.
Oh, well, thank you.
Would you name me?
Gnomebot.
I like it.
Cool. Okay, bye now.
See you, Felix.
Okay,
Bye,
bye.
Felix.
Bye,
Bye,
Tom.
Barbara. I'm very confused.
What would I know about the doc?
History check.
13.
13, Dockyard. I mean, it's the upper city. It's one area of a district that is huge, multiple different airships coming and going constantly throughout all of Valletta. Most of them IGC owned. There are independent ships, so like merchant vessels that do work independently.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would we know about like the train system?
I mean, the basics that there is a train system that goes all throughout the upper city and all the way down to and around the undercity. You get there's obviously.
But
there's,
like taking magical items / weapons.
Either you have to kind of declare them, depending on what level you're going to. If you are super hoity-toity, I'm super fancy, rich and in first class, and have the power to get away with it. Again, the rich can get away with anything. You can go into first class if you have the right kind of like card to be like, Ma, I'm the richest of the rich. See my amazing card that says leave me alone. You can do whatever you want. Anyone else either has to declare it and go through that whole process, or magical items / weapons and stuff will be discovered and confiscated.
How rich would you say your friend is?
Not.
I mean, she's a guest, a diplomatic guest of the country. I would assume she might have a wavy card for the first class cart.
She'd probably have to request one.
Yeah, from IGC.
Or 4.
I also don't know if she'd have a lot, like, anything that she'd spend a lot of money on. She'd probably have to declare through, like, all the elf government. I don't know what.
Will Draxos know anything about the airships? Like the ins and outs of it?
Other than the one time you've been on an airship, you can probably take what you know from that. I mean, airships, different size. You were on a merchant vessel. All
true.
airships carry guns on them because the skies are outside of the city is dangerous. There are, wyverns and harpies and all sorts of things that and pirates sometimes.
Would you say it's... I wouldn't say simple or easy, but there's less, I guess, checks than a train, perhaps?
Different. They'll do like cargo checks and
like
stuff.
cargo.
And it depends on the vessel. Like there are military IGC vessels that are either doing, military operations or they're doing trade, at which point it's just checking the cargo. They don't necessarily check for stowaways or that kind of thing. That's down to each individual ship.
Well, guys, what I think maybe we can sneak on board an airship that's heading down to the lower city and get back down there.
I'm just
Or we
saying,
could
I'm
bribe
not the best
someone maybe to sneak us on.
Could bribe, yeah.
Why aren't we going with our whole featherfall idea? I researched it a bunch.
If you can
Have
find
anywhere to.
any kind of technology.
Well, of course, due to Manatech and the magic doesn't exist unless you're an anomaly, like yours truly.
Can we make it? Can we make a spell?
You'd have to know the spell to be able to create the spell.
You've researched Featherfall at the library?
Yes, it's in my brain now.
So you would potentially know.
Not in that way, no. She's aware of the spell and accounts.
I'm aware of the accounts. I
Just
understand
not how-
that within Manatech,
If
Elden
you-
Eosum managed to recreate it into a form. Yes. Was there a diagram of what it looks like within its Manatech thing within the book?
There's some various options. There's something akin to like a parachute or a glider.
Okay.
There's a version that is like boots.
That's funky.
With the fur?
Would the books I had read mention where one would acquire such items?
Or you got so many history texts and did so well.
I know.
Yeah,
Yeah?
Yeah, they would.
Are we within vicinity of a shop
You
of
can
that
get there
stature?
easy enough. There is a place in the upper city that is next to one of the giant holes that just straight drop
Oh, wow.
down, where you can do the Theramis equivalent of base jumping.
Oh, yeah. Well, here's this information. Maybe we could try that instead of sneaking, because honestly,
try what?
I'm not very sneaky.
Yep, you put on
Jump.
some kind of thing for
want me
featherfall.
to, you want
and
me to
just-
jump from up here?
Well, it would be safe. From everything I've read, you know, the technology would suffice in floating you safely down to the bottom.
If you were specifically researching this, it is like a touristy thing. Like, you know, it's, hey, jump straight down, you're going to go with the tour guide, we're going to take you. It was a thing that took off for a little while. Like, you probably read, like, accounts of, like, oh, this was
Okay.
really, really fun. And then very quickly became not so popular because people from the Undercity would see people just jumping down, being rich and having fun, and would start shooting at them. Ha. So people still do it sometimes, but now part of the thrill is avoid bullets.
Ah!
I guess it makes
yeah.
sense, because that way we can technically jump straight to Gumi. Technically.
Technically.
We can
Although
jump
if we're
straight
with
to
a
my
tour
dad.
guide, although I imagine it would
But
be
do we
relatively easy to evade said tour guide, or if we just blag our way into saying we know exactly what we're doing and we don't need a tour guide. I'm looking at you, Grimes.
I don't, well,
I can do that.
even if we have the tour guide, we just go.
I can give us a tour.
our own.
Let's go give a tour.
Maybe they specifically do a trip to the Pleasure District, because I hear the people up here really like going and
Yeah, they would
experiencing that
like
side of
friggin'
the
love
lowest.
it.
Wouldn't they?
So
Well-
they may do that kind of excursion.
Well, Barbara, I think you have an idea.
And if all else fails and it fails miserably, then yes, I will attempt to be sneaky, but I'm not very sneaky. So I think I'd rather try this idea.
I'm down for that.
Cool, so you go, so where you going, the base jumping place?
Yeah.
Sure.
Only if you don't mind. I hate to have like...
I hate heights,
Put
but
it
it
in.
makes sense.
I've never jumped before.
Yeah,
you can
you
do
guys,
it right now.
you guys head off to
Everything
this specific
rattles.
area within Theramis, and it is a tiny little, like, shack is the wrong word because it is the upper city. It's a very, very small building with, like, colourful lettering over it, just saying Crazy Rays. You walk inside and there is Hawaiian shirt, sunglasses.
Shaka bra.
There is full on a little kobold. Like, weirdly has like a goatee like stuck to his chin, and he's just like, hey, welcome to Crazy Rays. What can I do for you?
Hi!
Hi.
Hello.
Yo.
Yeah,
What's good?
I shove Brian
I
next to
am-
Barbara.
Good, so good.
You looking for some thrills?
Yeah.
Yeah, what can I do for you? Okay.
I want to jump.
You want to jump?
I want to jump.
Oh, you want to do the jump?
We
Yeah.
want to jump.
You
Yeah.
all want to jump?
I
Jump.
too would like to jump.
Yeah? Okay. Awesome. Let me just take you through this 3-hour exercise. We're gonna have a little meeting. We're gonna do a slideshow. Gonna take 3 hours. And then once you've signed some forms, once you've paid your 1,000 credits per person, we can get to jumping.
That's a lot of stuff.
Oh, really?
Well, safety. Cause
Oh, well, yes.
you could
Fair.
die. So we have to do orientation. Then you have to do a test. It's a written test. Hey, it's super easy. Then you gotta sign the consent form saying like, hey, we don't sue you if we die.
Oh, we wouldn't do that anyway.
What? I need that signed in a contract. And then 1,000 credits each.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do we have to?
I mean, yeah, that's how I run a business.
No, that's.
I know I'm Crazy Ray, but like I gotta.
You know what, Ray?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay,
Why not?
awesome. Give me those 1,000 credits each.
Right. And I won't die.
Well, hopefully you don't. But
I
you
just-
sign consent form saying it's okay if you do.
Okay, I'm gonna hand him the money and I'm gonna sign the consent form. And I'm very slowly gonna say, I just learned what a ghost is, and if I die, I will never leave you alone.
Whoa, that is some crazy talk.
Wait, before we sign, sorry, I want to get some more information about the
Yeah.
excursions that you offer, because I'm sure like 1,000 is one package, but surely there's like cheaper packages depending on where we
No,
want
that
to
is
go.
the base rate.
Oh, well, where does the base rate take us?
Well, all you gotta do is we're gonna take you over to the edge. I take you through orientation, show you how the chutes work, and then all we do is we jump all the way down to its designated landing zone.
And where is the designated landing zone?
Straight down, my guy.
Which part? Which part?
I don't know, the Undercity.
Yeah, but which district?
They fucking name those? That's crazy.
Yes,
Crazy
they
do
do
already?
name
Kyle,
it. Well, you see.
Can we recognize the districts from what we see? Okay.
Cool.
Well, you see, Crazy Ray. I may not look like it, but I'm kind of into something a little different, you know.
Oh, crazy chick. Sure, what can I get for you?
Yeah, so I've heard
Yeah.
in my, readings, there's like a specific part of the Undercity, you might have heard of it, and I've kind of heard on the grapevine that you do some special excursions to that area. But you keep it on the down low.
It's called Thailand.
I mean, if you want that extensive package, oh, that's gonna cost you $5,000 each.
Why so much?
Cause it's a lot further, it's a lot more dangerous. And we kinda gotta pay like a fee to house the place over there to get the suits back. It's a whole thing.
Hey, Crazy Ray. Can I call you
Hey,
Crazy?
hey, you can call me whatever you want.
Listen here, bro. Come here.
Okay.
So, you don't know where you're dropping us. And, like,
No, I do.
where are you dropping us?
Right down.
Yeah, but you don't know exactly where, right?
I don't know the name.
But yet somehow you know exactly where to drop us if we want to go to the crazy fun district. So it tells me that you know you're smart. I come from a shop, you have a shop. I know you think you're smart, which means you know what you're doing, which means, we're coming here. We're not asking for the crazy package or anything. We're not asking for a tour. We are here for the thrill of our lives. And I know someone called Crazy Ray is gonna love a crazy thrill. So,
Make a persuasion check. And he's just gonna look and goes, hey, this kind of
Wait,
feels
what are
like
you
a shakedown.
What are you asking for?
to go to the pleasure district on the money we just spent.
Ah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
give yourself bardic.
I give you back your bike that I never used.
I don't believe bardic can be used on yourself.
Really?
Really?
You check the wording. I'm
I've
pretty sure it says another creature.
Fuck you.
I don't think you can specifically use it on yourself.
Someone's got. I'm pretty sure I can give myself bardic, but whatever.
We'll check that
We'll
later.
see. We'll see. I'm pretty sure it's another creature.
Persuasion, right?
Yeah?
It's +8?
I can't remember what you add, but remember the minimum you can roll is technically a 10. Yes, it's +8 for you.
It's literally +8.
So 17 +8.
Yeah. He kind of goes,
I think that works.
"Oh, this feels kind of like a shakedown. Okay, but you guys are pretty cool.
Yeah, we are.
Here's what we're gonna do. Okay, we're gonna do the 1K package. You guys can go to the Pleasure District. Oh, sorry. You guys can go to an undescribed location. And then, I don't know, just like tell your friends about it. That's kind of, I gotta be honest, I'm
Give me
kind
some of those.
my business is kind of struggling.
Yeah, give me some of those business cards.
Yeah, absolutely. Please, just a massive stack of business cards. There you go,
I
please.
don't think I need that money. I give him
No,
back
no,
now.
take them, please do. Maybe just kind of chuck some out. I used to do that, and then I got told that I'm not allowed.
I'll take a bunch and put them in my pocket.
Do you want us to? We can throw some down. Cut 1,000 off our check. Just throw it on the way down.
I gotta tell you right now, I'm taking a huge loss right now.
No, I think you're.
From the Pleasure District, it takes a long time to get these back.
Oh,
so-
have you heard of how much more money you can make out of working for exposure?
I've been tricked by that before.
It's okay, Ray. It's
Crazy
okay,
Ray
it's okay.
has been
on the way.
burned in the past.
For fuck's sake. On the way down, we're just gonna fucking chuck them out.
Yeah, well, you know what? Okay, fine. 1,000 credits each. Give me that money.
Yes.
I already
Here it
paid
is.
him.
Cool, you guys pay. You go through your 3-hour.
You know what would be a really good idea, Crazy Ray? Is if you could also install a zip line pulley system so that's another opportunity for people from the lower city to come up and then do it.
Oh, see, here's the problem, because we did have that when we first opened, and then we got sued massively because we wanted to have a massive zip line. Someone, 3 days in from the Undercity, decided to cut that son bitch while people were on it.
Yeah, fair.
About 4 people died.
That means they don't come back.
That is very correct, but you know what does come back? The voices at night.
Let's go, Ray.
And the lawyers. Okay, let's get out of here.
Okay.
To cut it short very quickly, you guys. Base jump down. I'm not even gonna make you roll. You guys base jump. Crazy Ray is with you, just like, oh, you can see how awesome this is. Look,
Oh,
you
you're
can
coming
see
with us.
all. Yeah, I have to, because otherwise you could just steal the stuff.
No, that's
stuff?
fine.
Oh, trust me, girl, we don't
You
want
guys
this
put
stuff.
on like full-on parachutes, and you guys like parachute down.
All right, okay, yeah.
After about 10 minutes, very quickly you just hear as like some bullets start firing. He's like, okay, dodge and weave. Let's go.
I start chucking out business cards.
That's right, big boy, make it rain. Let's go.
I start playing a gnome song just to let people know that like it's a gnome like victory song.
He's like, okay, that's a bad idea. You're gonna try and hide.
Whoever just shot at me, gnomes don't like you anymore.
You guys, it's the Undercity. It's not just like one pillar and then there are multiple pillars that hold the upper city up. There's parts where they clearly tried to construct more and then gave up half the fishes. There is some dodging and weaving going on between these haphazard just pillars placed everywhere. But you do eventually make it to the Pleasure District. And for the sake of brevity, you do manage to Crazy Ray. He takes the suits back. He's like, okay, you guys, pretty dope. Have a great day now. Remember, Crazy Ray.
I want to give him a high five of my metal arm.
You go, that'll hurt. I need a doctor.
You sure you don't want to stay for some Pleasure District fun?
Well, I was gonna, but then this dude broke my hand.
Yeah, you're kind of a chill
I
guy.
was not intentional.
Sorry, my bro, but it happens.
I really hope you don't die.
You know what? Same. Ow, that was the broken hand.
I cast mending.
That does not work.
I'm trying my best here.
It's okay, you
Take
try.
it. Just
Why
take
does
it.
that not work?
Because it doesn't work on
metal.
bones.
Oh.
He's organic.
That's like a welding torch, my guy.
I just burned him.
So you guys make it down. Where are you going now?
Gumi.
We know that this item is most likely connected to Mind Flare, which are very dangerous.
We are chatting about this in the street. Let's go somewhere else.
Let's go somewhere else.
Let's find a bar?
A bar.
We can
Well,
go.
we can find a booth or a VIP area or just something like that. A nice,
Bars are the
quiet...
place that has the most people with the most airs.
You can definitely find a quiet bar, someone with a booth and like a private room.
Yeah.
Perfect, there you go.
Mm.
It is the Pleasure District. You gotta hire rooms for certain nefarious acts.
Like what?
Nothing, I wouldn't know. I've only read about them.
And nothing else. Yeah, you guys. We'll
What are
say
we
you
talking
guys.
about?
You guys find a bar very. If you throw the guy a bit of money, he'll just be like, yeah, take that. Never fuck it. All right. It's like breakfast time.
Oh, yes, what is the time?
You guys started your long rest about 10 p.m. So
Okay.
10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 3 hours for the session. So it's probably about 10, 11 a.m. at this point.
Okay.
So no one is out drinking right now.
Okay, so we find this secluded little.
Yeah, you guys you guys are in a quiet little dingy bar in a booth. It's pretty small but cozy. Walls are thick, so you can't be heard.
Okay. Well, are you guys worried about giving this item to Gumi?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I don't like that,
but
man.
but look, right now we have a huge problem. We need Gumi to pay our debt.
Yes, your debt. And I understand it is quite the big thing in your lives, okay?
You are involved in this too.
I don't have debt.
Yet
You are
Yeah,
the
but
debt
they-
we're supposed to be collecting.
we went to your shop to
remember
get
that.
the tablets, and now
Thank
you
you
touched.
for bringing that up, Grimes.
I love you.
You touched the tablets, and now the tablet's gone
Into you.
into you.
Great, so maybe just hand me over then. Maybe that will be the answer to all of
You
your
will
doubts.
probably
that's
die.
not
I
gonna be-
want to actually ask.
I don't want you.
Does
to
it
die.
cross anyone's mind that she is now the thing you were meant to look for? And
Well,
does it-
we discovered this at the library.
do any of you consider handing her over?
I don't consider handing her over, but I do think she is the item.
Fair.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
No, as in like
I am
think
the tablet.
You are the tablet.
Oh, she suddenly starts developing corners and starts floating.
Like that's not what a hexagon looks like. Okay, I guess.
I mean, don't get me wrong, Barbara. The thought did come into my head that you would probably be the easiest solution, but we don't want to turn you in.
There would be no way to.
It wouldn't make sense.
And then you'd have to explain to the Iron Hand how you became this thing, and that would just create more
And-
problems when they're wanting this thing in the first place, which might mean they know what the
Well, that's what I'm thinking as well.
so maybe
They must understand. They must understand.
But-
And they must have a use for this illithid
At which
technology.
point the door kind of opens and this little goblin kid comes in, kind of goes, newspaper? Newspaper?
Sure.
You want to buy a newspaper?
Yes, how much is
Thank you. 2 credits.
There you go.
Thank you.
Shut the door.
The first thing you see is embarrassment at FEMA Gala.
Well,
I take the
And the document reads, Elizabeth Meyer yet to comment on controversial events after automated security system attacked guests. Museum is set to close until the damage is repaired, but curator Meyer may never recover from such a scandal.
I take the newspaper and let's go. Ha! And throw it away.
No, wait. I want to grab it and I want to go to the obituary section and just start crying.
Yeah, it's pretty long, yeah. Just... wonderful.
is
So
there anything else interesting in the newspaper?
that's that was like the biggest,
Okay.
that's like their headline. Everything else is like just upper city news.
great. Well, at least we haven't made the headlines.
That is good.
That's the first thing you notice. The fact that the items are missing are not mentioned at all. And like I said, you assume it's because of the embarrassment of the gala, means they're not, even if they do know, they're not talking about it.
Well-
in
Either
fact,
way.
the curator of the museum, the one who owns it, is currently not commenting on anything.
Anything.
Barbara, if the Iron Hand is looking for this item that we have, and if...
It's not an if. It is an is.
Yeah,
they
it
are.
is, they
The
are.
fact that they sent you after me. Well, they sent you to Harriet Peters, who had the tablet. Tablet is me now, apparently. And the fact that now Gumi has sent us after this dais.
Which I also assume that in his negotiation with Mama would probably have had to have said what he was getting us to do.
But nobody knows about Barbara, so
But
it's
they know
fine.
about the tablet.
They don't know that it's gone. They don't know that you have taken the powers in.
No, they don't, but they know that the tablet is gone.
And
We
they
told Tozak
probably-
it is gone and that we are on the hunt for it. Well, we haven't found it.
Okay,
Haven't found it.
give the item to Gumi. He pays off our debt. We are now in the clear from the Iron Hand. Then, if you guys want to, if we want to get this item back, we can.
Draxus, I understand that you were looking at it on a personal level to clear your name. But on a grander scale, I cannot hand something like this over to the likes of Mama and the Iron Hand. Can you even imagine what they could do? They obviously want this for a reason. It is technology beyond anything that, within my readings, even I can comprehend. If they have an understanding for how to use this technology, which I imagine they probably do, considering they have now been after 2 objects that potentially link, I have no idea what to expect.
Well, Gumi never said he was giving the item to Mama. We don't know why Gumi wants it.
He
Did-
did say he was spending the money. He was gonna pay
Yes.
Mama back.
We don't know why Gumi wants
But
it.
she doesn't want the item. He wants the item.
Iron
Are we
Hand is
sure of
after
that?
the... Well, technically, we're not sure of it.
Maybe that's a conversation we could go have with Gumi.
Yes, but as soon as we walk into that room, that bus, he's going to be like, where's the item?
Well, yes,
Speaking of, where is the item?
I have it.
Okay, good.
We could have someone with the item wait a little away from Gumi.
Potentially suss it out.
Okay,
Maybe one
but
of
how
us,
would... Okay,
as
but
we can
if-
communicate
okay.
with each other.
Yeah,
Yeah.
how?
I can talk.
Because of the tablet.
Meaning
I can speak into your mind if I wish to.
my mind.
Anyone's mind. I now have that power.
Oh.
So yes, either me,
I can do the same.
you can do the same.
I will, point of clarity, yours isn't speaking into people's minds.
Mine is speaking to people's
Yours
minds.
is, you're thinking of the message.
I'm thinking of message, yeah.
Is it to anyone? It's almost like you kind of whisper in the air, and it sounds like you're whispering right next to them.
Okay,
So it's
there we
not in
go.
their brain.
That's what I can do.
I can talk.
I'm
in
not-
your
Yours
brain.
is like a long range communication.
Hers is
speaking
mind.
into brain.
You spoke Elven. Now, I spoke Elven too, but only because I studied it extensively. And you were whisked away by your lovely friend that also was me away, and I must admit, it was quite the experience. It was amazing. But I don't understand why they spoke to you. I was very
we're
clearly elven.
Old friends.
And how is it that you're a friend with an elf?
That's because I am one.
Yeah. Suddenly it makes sense. You do see there were, when you turned into an elf, there was major similarities. Her standing next to the elven ambassador, yeah, they had the same, you know, very angular, very pronounced cheekbones, almost like the hawk-like eyes, like in an alien way. Like Kai is very, very beautiful, but in a strange, almost alien way.
That explains the ears.
Yeah.
I've just seen 4 people that have pointy ears and sharp features, so I have no frame of reference on why people are overreacting.
Well, it's really unusual to find elves in Theramis.
I just bumped into 4. So
Usually it's been, I guess, unexpected circumstances.
It is.
Um,
Why are you here? And I don't mean that in a bad way,
no,
but
that's a long
Yes,
story.
or I have a magnet.
if you don't feel like sharing, you don't have to. Obviously, we've been friends for a while, but
yeah,
I'm
I
a
know.
little surprised I never picked up on it before.
Well, I've kind of been on hiding because, you know, it's unusual to find elves and I don't really want to draw attention to myself as much as possible, so I'm hiding as much as possible, but, you know, we're all, you know, good friends and working together, so I think it's fair enough that you guys know my secret.
Yeah, it's a good point. I wonder why there's no elves around. I never really thought about it.
That's because, I don't know how to explain this. Kyle, can you help me explain
So
this?
Kai explains it in the sense of, essentially, elves aren't being born anymore. It's not they're like dying off, like people are killing them. They're just, the numbers aren't being repopulated.
They're just not reproducing.
Yeah, they're just not reproducing. Not for lack of trying. Just they don't seem to be being born anymore.
For some unknown reason.
Correct.
And lots of us are missing. So I've kind of, you know, lost my family and stuff. So, you know, I ended up with the woodland elves for a bit, and I became really good friends with, you know, the elven ambassador that you met. And I guess I'm here in Theramis to kind of, I'm hoping to kind of find out more information because, you know, IGC made like, they have a treaty with like the elves and stuff. So I don't know, I was kind of hoping that would be more information somewhere and I could maybe find what happened with my family and kind of what's going on. But you know, kind of need to stay hidden because
Well,
I
don't worry.
want to
It's
draw
secret.
attention to myself as much as possible.
Secret's safe with us.
Yeah.
So what are you doing now, gang?
Since we're all sharing secrets, I feel like I have to tell you, despite being a Warforged gnome, I have no organic material.
Except for the stuff you've got in your leg. Which now smells awful.
Are you okay?
I feed it to the mimic.
The mimic.
On to Mimsy.
I've actually fed Mimsy the entire time we're up there. There's no more organic material.
There's bits in the crevices and the gears. It's weird.
We'll get you an oil bath at some point.
Thank you. Yeah, I can do those because I don't have any organic material. And gnomes are usually fully organic.
That is true.
Yeah. I'm sorry I kept that for so long. It's just a lot of people just don't think I'm a
okay.
gnome.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you.
Should we question Gumi and I keep the item with me?
I thought one of you
But I
guys.
think one of us
yeah.
is, because we can communicate.
Okay, well, he likes you.
Can you communicate? Can you just tell
But
me?
I don't want,
Oh, you like both of you?
because you have the, because you are the tablet, I don't want you near him. So.
Yeah, but he doesn't know I'm the tablet.
That
I
is
don't need
true.
to tell him I'm the tablet.
But I don't know what he's gonna do with the other one once he has it.
How about you two go in and we stay outside?
And I get to hang out with Bo, and I don't have to see that ugly thing.
I don't think that's a good idea. I don't know, Grimes. Every time you're with Gumi, you don't really.
No.
Exactly.
Chill.
So Grimes
no.
stays outside.
We're
with me.
staying
Grimes stays
outside,
outside.
and
And
you guys go
inside.
We go in.
So who's going into Gumi's? Who's staying outside?
Okay.
I
Are you
guess.
giving the artifact
gonna-
to? Sorry, the dice to One of these two?
Yeah.
And staying in here? Where are we? Is this bar within, like, how many feet away are we from Gumi's bust in this bar?
Very far away. You're in the pleasure district.
Is that not where? I thought that was where Gumi's bust was.
Sure, Google's very far away. Either way, it's gonna take you a while to get there.
Sorry,
just let it on the other side.
I've not got it written. It's written down somewhere else.
I'm pretty
is
sure
in the pleasure
Yeah,
district.
Gumi is in the pleasure district. That's why we went to the pleasure
he in the
district.
pleasure- you might
yes,
be
he
right.
was in the pleasure district.
He might be in the pleasure district. I can't remember.
Where
It's
else
a
are we gonna
bus.
find a Where else are we gonna find a sexual frog, Kyle?
Okay, he's in the pleasure district.
Control of your
I have to check my
world.
notes to see where he is. Normally
Pressure,
people just
pressure,
we go to see
pressure,
Gumi.
pressure,
Once
pressure.
we've established where it is, they're just like, we go to see Gumi. Cool, you go to see Gumi. You get as close to him as you want to. You bully me into just saying the correct answers that you want.
No, literally.
Okay, Gumi is
fault,
in the
you
pleasure
forgot it.
district. He
Fuck's
is
sake.
from where you are. I'm gonna say if you guys wish to, you went to a place pretty close. He's 5-minute walk away. It's a 5-minute walk to Gumi's.
5-minute walk to
Thank you.
Gumi's.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because you guys would have planned this, I'm assuming. Because
Right,
you're
how many-
fucking smart and know where everybody is.
No, swear down. I genuinely think
I think
Gumi.
he's-
I just haven't checked my notes. If I check my notes, I'm sure it will say pleasure
Kyle.
district. We're moving on.
He's your character.
And I love
Right.
This
him.
isn't the first campaign that we've
Look,
played
I am-
him.
the reason I am asking is because I want to make sure that either of our respective things will work so we can talk to each other.
Hers is
I
only
need-
30 feet.
30 feet.
Okay, mine is 60 feet.
Yeah, but isn't
I mean,
that the whole
if-
thing? Like you
if-
guys are staying outside the bus.
You can make yourselves be at the distance you wish to be at.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if they go in, if they go inside the bus, how far away is 30 feet?
30 feet away from the bus.
Where does that put us in the space?
Like down an alleyway.
That's not bad.
That's fine.
You can be down an alley.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
Bo will definitely find us, but it's fine.
That's fine. Bo likes you. Bo doesn't like me.
Does Bo like me?
You don't know. So who's going in the bus?
Us.
Those two.
You two in the bus, you two staying outside?
I guess so.
Kyle.
And I have to give the
Bo
item
like
to one of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're not taking
She
it
said
in
she
the
did.
bus.
So you two
I'll
have
give the item to
outside.
Kai. I'll give the item to
Yeah,
Kai.
Okay.
You two have the item outside, you two are going in.
Oh,
Yeah, you go in the bus. Hello!
Gumi!
Hey! It is the people!
Oh,
We didn't bring a second costume for him not to do
watch
a
the
quick
pipe.
change.
Watch the pipe behind you.
I know, I'm trying. I'm panicking.
Yes.
Hello!
Gumi,
Oh, it is you, hello!
how you doing?
It's good.
How are the spawn?
Oh, bigger every day.
Yes.
Yes. They have mother's eyes.
Oh, I love
It's
it.
funny joke because they are spawned, so they just little lumps
Indeed,
right now.
yes. Have
And
you-
I am mother.
Have you named them yet?
Oh, too much time. I let them pick on names.
Oh, that's good because I've jotted down 50,000 names for you.
Oh, we shall go
specifically.
through them in great detail.
will,
But
yes.
first, how things did you get? You did. I saw newspaper. Craziness happens. Was that
You saw the news.
Oh God, I read.
That might not have been us.
That's. I mean, we're
Oh,
good.
you do suspicious face. I like. Okay, so
We're just curious. You know,
Okay.
this item.
yes,
What is it? And like, why? I'm just like, why do you want it?
because I want. That is private reasons.
But where did you see it? How did you even know it exists?
I hear things. I know people. Whisperers, eyes everywhere.
From who?
Secrets.
Can I do like an insight check to see if he's lying?
Yeah, give me an insight check.
It's like 7. It's not.
Yeah. No idea.
It's just
I
we hear things,
Is
so-
okay. Look, you hear things. You want to. You worry. Oh goodness. There is problem because I said no lie. And I know why, but this part of business, private.
But
Like-
you're keeping it for yourself, yes.
Wait for me.
It's for you
Of course.
to display something or have
Like
it
an art
proudly.
piece.
Like an art piece,
I
yes.
can do maybe arts. Yes.
Yes. But why it specifically? What drew you
Ah.
to it?
Private.
Well, basically, we give you the.
Businessman. He taps the non-nose that he has.
Basically, if we get you this item,
Yes.
you pay our debt.
Yes.
Or have you paid it already?
Oh, already paid.
Already paid.
Da, it's already gone. That was agreement. I take debt, you get me things. So debt is already gone.
Kyle.
Yes.
If I cast Detect Thoughts, do they know that the spells...
The base level of Detect Thoughts,
They
know
know.
it's if you delve, so you can read surface thoughts.
Can I, because it's 30 feet away, can I cast Detect Thoughts on Kumi?
Yeah, but would it say...
Any
Oh,
one
that
creature
you
you
can
can
see.
see.
Hey, can you peek through the
Can I,
windows
yeah,
of the
can
bus?
I...
Make a stealth check. If you wish to go up to the window.
I'm gonna be like, oh, Gumi, you know what? Ever since I had one of those drinks, I've been dying to have another one.
Oh, for you? Okay. You build up immunity now.
You know, I
Okay.
think I must have, yes.
Yes, okay.
If
It makes you a
Kai
drink.
is walking up to the window, I'm gonna keep the item and not follow.
See Bo in an opposite alleyway, just sorry, Doe.
Missed you.
What?
Missed you.
But that was
Very
not-
loudly she goes, "You saying you missed me?"
I'm 19.
19.
Yeah.
Gumi doesn't hear and doesn't see you. Doe fully watches you go and like sneak up and climb up and Ah. Picks up a rock and like tries to throw it at you. Yeah, you've stealth
I
up to the
love
window.
her.
What are you doing?
She's so
Gonna
cute.
cast Detect Thoughts.
Now we are going to. You're just gonna roll me a d20. If you roll, let's say you roll 10 or above, sorry, 11 or above, you've arrived at the conversation when they're asking him about the item. Otherwise, you arrive at this point in the conversation. Just a d20
I arrive at this point in the conversation.
at this point in the conversation. So yes, business, private. But for your drink, okay. So I make your drink. You cast Detect Thoughts. He's thinking about drinks. He's like, in his head, you just hear like, oh, I'm going to get her super drunk.
Can I?
She
can I,
crazy
like,
drunk. She
tell-
gonna vomit again.
Can I message Draxos and be like,
Can you
Ask-
do two
ask-
things at
ask-
the same time?
can I do two things at the same time?
You've got a concentration spell, Detect Thoughts.
Yeah.
I don't think messages are, or your
Oh, no.
your telepathy thing isn't
I
concentration.
can, so
yeah.
I can just do it.
You
Can
hear
I
in
just
your
be
brain kind of
ask-
being like, ask.
Ask the questions again. Ask the questions again.
My eyes just go...
He comes back with the drink. Oh, you okay? You look scared.
I'm just tired, man.
So if we could get bring done.
But you
again,
know,
just
a
real
drink
quick.
between friends. Surely we can divulge a little information,
Oh, I
like
do
why
not tell
why you
he-
really want the dice.
I do not tell to my friends. He's gonna make. I'm just gonna give him a quick wisdom save to see if his brain goes to the thing. You hear in his mind him like basically thinking to himself, they're asking too many questions. It's annoying, but he's not thinking about the thing. He's thinking about them annoying him. Yes, so no, it is good. Look, in crime, you do not ask the questions. You have to keep to yourself.
Yeah, makes
So
sense.
I can assume you got, so could you get? So we can, because at this point now, I paid debt. Now
Yes.
you owe money, and
Of course,
we
of course.
friends, of course. But
Well, Gumi, let's say
yes,
we may have, maybe we did, maybe we didn't acquire said dice for you.
okay.
What would you say to potentially other items having accidentally gone missing from said museum?
Okay, what's kind of thing I would like to see?
Oh, well, maybe just, you know, a couple things,
Okay.
you know.
If these items were also
Yes.
given to you,
Yes.
what would you do with them?
Well, depends what you got. I could maybe sell, I could maybe keep, I could maybe use.
Well,
I
you
do
know,
not know. Depends what you got.
I saw something, and I
Yes.
knew you
Yes.
would love it.
Okay, then.
and I reach into my, not a clutch bag anymore, now satchel, because we swapped it out. And I get the little frog out.
This is cute.
Isn't
It does a little hop. Oh, this is coolest thing. Oh, it's because I am drunk. Okay, I am not frog.
No, of course not.
Some people find offensive, I not. So,
Okay, good.
okay, this I love. Okay, I will have.
No. You see, if you love this
Oh,
as much as you say you do,
she learned. She good. Okay,
I
then.
learned from you, Gumi.
Oh, a good teacher.
There you
Okay,
go.
okay.
Why don't you tell me why you want this little dice? Or at least where you're gonna put it, because you know I'm gonna want to know where I can see it again, because it is quite beautiful.
Now, when it comes to something like this, the wording someone uses to make someone think is so important. You asked him where he's going to put it. It's going to Mama.
And that's something that
Immediately pings in your brain.
I'm gonna immediately tell
That's
both
where
of
he's
these
putting
guys.
it. He's putting it, and in his brain he goes, "Mama's hands."
And I'm gonna immediately tell these guys, and Grimes included.
You can also read his
Mama's
brain of
hands.
him doing like a little dance in a pile of money, just like okay.
And I'm saying it's going to Mama.
Yes,
Is this
because
the
you know.
first time you sent a message to my head?
Maybe.
How close am I to Doe?
30 feet away. She's in the other alleyway.
Okay. Well, the moment that because like I'm assuming she's beaming the thoughts into my head.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I see little Gumi dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah. My eyes flicker red and I shiver all over. Like, what the fuck was that?
Pulls out a grenade. Ding. Throws it randomly.
Okay, behind her.
Just like behind her, nowhere
Okay.
near the bus.
I clap with her. I was kind of hoping to keep that, but it's fine.
So, yes, so...
Because it's
Yeah, maybe
quite
office.
beautiful. Oh, just so here in the bus.
Yes,
So if
maybe
I
go in
fancy
the
having a
booth.
little look at it,
Yes. So can I have now?
you know what?
What?
Of course.
I can have... Oh my goodness.
And I like wait for it to jump.
Oh,
Over.
this is very good day. I actually meant other thing. Can I have?
What other thing?
The thing I asked you to get. Okay.
Oh!
Okay.
Yes.
I thought you were being coy for a second. Okay. I would like now. Can I have?
You know what? We just gotta go get it, don't we, Jaxos?
Yeah, we have
'cause
it.
We left
We
it
have
in
it
a really
nearby.
safe space.
We have it nearby. We
Both of you make a deception check.
Oh fuck!
I mean, we do have it nearby.
It's true. Like,
But you're very much doing the whole we're leaving. You are hiding your intentions right now.
Oh, that's not good.
deception.
That's
11.
And for you, Draxos. Beautiful. As you guys get a little bit awkward, he kind of goes, "Okay, not a problem. Hold on one thing first." Pulls out a little button, like a little, almost like a detonator switch or like a little controller. Clicks a button and the bus doors and the walls start beeping. Okay, so
But Gumi, how are we meant to go
Gumi,
get
we're
you
about
the
to go
thing if
get
you
the
lock us
item.
in
We
the
have
bus?
the
Yes,
item.
look, I have been in this business a long time, and you see he's holding his finger on a button. I have been doing this long time. I am aware, and he's kind of slowly just walking around the bus as he's talking to you. I am aware when a deal goes south. I like you. I get. Maybe you think, oh, I can get more money for this. Oh, maybe I heard something. Maybe your job went south. You do not screw people who want to work with you. I want to work with you. You come to home, you meet Spawn, you drink scrapings, then you fuck Gumi. You fuck Gumi.
We know fuck Gumi. We know.
Do
fuck
not talk like that, I understand.
We don't want to fuck you, Gumi.
Okay, so where is?
Close. We were going to get the item for you.
Okay. So here's what do. Friends nearby, yes? No lie.
Yes, friends nearby.
He, at this point, opens the door to his little booth and gets in it, and you hear just a little as he cranks the seat up. So he's now, like, in a glass booth, holding this button. So they will come. They will leave item.
I think you should tell Grimes to bring the dais.
I will
over.
say, with your detect thoughts going, you are aware the walls of the bus are lined with C4. He has a dead man switch on, so even if he were to be stopped and let go of the button, it would still go off. He is in a safe room. Okay, you have 5 seconds.
I'm gonna tell Grimes to go and knock on the door.
Okay, 4.
I walk up to the door. Can I
3.
give Doe the tablet? Oh, sorry.
Can you just knock on the door?
Okay, I knock on the door!
And I'm gonna walk around to where Grimes is.
He goes ding ding ding. Ah, okay, good. Like clicks a button on the bottom, the doors.
See? The item!
Okay.
Dais.
No,
We
I
told you.
Look, and you immediately know he has calmed down. You go, okay. Good. If you just leave in, I'm so sorry. I sense danger. I get.
Gumi, sorry for any miscommunication.
No, it's okay. Crime world, you got to be careful. I am so sorry. Okay. You know what? First spawn hatched, named after Oyo.
You mean it?
Of course I mean it.
Does
Of
he
course.
actually mean it?
Yeah. He feels really bad. He's doing the he's now not sure if it was a miscommunication. You also get the impression he does this often. This is a safety measure. It's the crime world. Like, you have to assume everyone's trying to screw you.
He genuinely feels bad?
Yeah, it's one of those, if I'm wrong, I feel really, really bad. But he thought they were going to try and screw him.
Well, not Grimes. Grimes still hates him. Yeah. Tommy kind of likes this guy.
So, I'm so... It's okay.
Maybe I should take back my little Jade.
My hair is all on edge.
I am now sweating a lot of ground poison.
I thought we were friends.
We are friends. I am so sorry. Okay. Look, just leave. Give me a day to sort everything out, and then I will find good job, pay so much money, and I will double money because I feel bad for my friend. For friend? Friend?
Yeah, friend.
Okay, thank you.
Question for you, Kyle.
Yes.
As a Leonin who is trained in like hunting and tracking and stuff,
Yes.
can I like keep like the smell on the dais or something, and like can I recognize the scent of it after all this time carrying it, so that way in the future I can like track it down?
I'm gonna say it's gonna help in survival checks. It can be very difficult to track long distance, but if you're nearby it, maybe.
Is this thing still singing at me?
It's yes, but less so, in the fact of it was almost like calling you to interact with it, and now
Okay.
it's done.
And
Now
now
you're
I've
just
done
aware
that.
it has that kind of latent.
But does that
psyche.
mean like if I move further away, will I still be able to like maybe feel or sense?
That'll depend. But I will say, with that very, very tense situation done, Gumi is kind of getting you guys to leave.
Well, let me just have that drink before I go.
Okay, you know. He like makes you a flask, and by a flask it's like that. It's like a thermos.
Take
there
it
you
to
go.
go.
Okay.
Gumi, just curious, have you got any like weapons or armor on you at all?
Not on me.
Like to sell, I can buy?
I can find people.
Yeah?
I can find you, person.
Yeah, you know where
Or
to go?
you can do through me, but no, I do not do guns or weapons. I do in bulk, but not like, oh, you would like pistol.
You know,
I do
like a
that.
black market, like a
Gumi-
shop we
Gumi
can
knows
go to.
everyone.
Yeah, is there a shop we can go to?
What do you want?
Oh, you know, like supplies,
Okay, you can go.
Great.
upgrade.
Upgrades,
people.
upgrades, people.
That's how we make it
Okay.
go.
He kind of goes, he'll describe to you a place called Talks.
Talks.
This has all kinds of crazy stuff. Man,
leaving?
little weird.
Are we leaving right
I'll
now?
say he will hurriedly get you to come out.
Okay, cool. I just tell him, I hope you never come back as a ghost.
Same. I don't know if Grang do that.
Let's head back to the bakery.
Can I go back to
Oh yeah, we should probably go and talk.
Because my armor's back there.
Yes,
Where
it
we-
is.
There's
And
that.
all of our
There's
clothing
also
is, so...
Returning the
Yes,
nice
let me
clothing that we
return
got.
my shreds of my dress
Oh yeah.
to the shop.
I mean,
I cast
Nice.
mending on it. It's just burnt.
Oh,
Mending
God.
will help.
Mending will
Actually?
help.
Yeah, it's torn and stuff. Mending will put that together.
Bet I cast mending on it. Finally,
Great.
a use for my mending.
Actually, yeah, mending will help with a lot of your clothes.
There we go.
Amazing.
Roll me.
No!
Give me a dexterity check.
Oh my god.
Wait, like on all of us?
All
Yeah.
of your damaged clothes.
Yeah,
Hell
because
yeah.
considering
Oh, fine.
we
It
paid.
helps repairs like rips and tears and things and breaks and cracks.
20.
20.
Amazing.
You managed to repair everyone's clothes.
Fully restore.
Better than the original.
So you do not
Fuck
have
yeah.
to pay the crazy fee that would have been for them being damaged.
In fact, I talk him into paying us for making them better.
Well, we'll find that out in a second because everyone make me a perception check. As you're on your way while you're fixing this to drop those clothes off.
Now 20.
Nat 20.
Perception?
Perception.
16.
It's a 4.
A 4, 20, and 12.
It's a group effort, right?
It is a group effort. But as you guys are kind of walking, heading towards that little shop where to return the items and not have to pay an exuberant amount of money, Barbara, you almost randomly, without thinking, stop for a second, and the hairs in your back of your neck prick up as you kind of feel like your whole body kind of get like pins and needles for a sec, like almost like a fear response without knowing why. And suddenly, down the alleyway to your left of everyone, you hear another blood-curdling scream.
The Maggot Man?
Definitely.
Do we want to go check that out?
I want to go see my dad. Okay, sure. Let's go check it out.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess
Let's go
Can we
towards the
return the-
scream, as that's what we do now, isn't it?
Can we
Gang.
return-
Do we have to?
Can we return the clothes? Do we
But I feel like.
You hear a scream again.
Okay, we're going.
Right, okay, let's go.
Do we have to?
Yeah.
You guys run round the corner. So you're in like this is more like a T-junction as opposed to like just a corner that you were in the last time you found a victim of the Maggot Man. You see a woman, middle-aged, hitting 50s, maybe, kind of dwarven, so her hair kind of in a tight bun. She actually has a little bit of a beard on her as well. Like against the corner of the wall, you can see one of her arms is clearly shattered. Her pulling herself away, dragging, screaming, as you see this large 7, maybe even 8 foot tall figure hunched over in what looks like an old torn cloak, misshapen, striding towards her, like this weird purplish spittle dripping out of where you assume their mouth is, just tearing towards her. At which point, as you guys come around the corner, it stops, and its hooded face turns to look at all of you. And that's where we're going to end that session. You have found the Maggot Man.
The Maggot Man.
The Maggot Man!
Oh dear.
Good job, everybody. Yeah.
I still didn't see my dad.
You didn't, but hey, there's always time for that. But
Is
we're going to
there?
find out exactly what happens next time. Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We're going to see you soon. We love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.